Hi. Hello. How's it going? Welcome back to another stream where I didn't stream earlier today because I was asleep. Hell yeah. I stayed up until like 10 a.m. when I knew that I had to do a thing in the afternoon, so that was a good decision. Yeah, I got home from that thing and was just like, well, time to sleep. And didn't wake up until dinner. So yeah. But welcome to today's session, episode 45. Woo! Does not feel like it's been 45 weeks that we've been doing this, or really a year since we've been doing this. A year and a bit. But welcome everybody. Hello Bliss. Hello Moozy. How y'all doing? Stupiderist. Stupid, more stupid, and most stupid. Intensifiers. Anyways, boop. Just getting started. Undeafening. I didn't misspell it this time while typing it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop.
I wasn't counting. I was too busy listening to you count.
Could have had a child in the time we've been doing D&D. Jesus.
Don't say that.
Literally could have had the sex and the child would now be like 3 months old. Bliss!
Come
What?
Woo?
What did Bliss say? I fucking closed the stream by accident.
He said in reply to you, you're right. Cap, come here. We need to conceive. Oh dear. Bliss and Cap ship? Woo? Okay.
Like that wasn't already a
would that be Blap or Kliss?
I hate both of them. Sounds like flap and clit.
Just WAP.
Where's the W?
I ship it especially because I'm straight. Straight as
So
a wet spaghetti.
Oh. Straight as also my penis.
We're not talking about your penis. Ryder, I need my 2 cards, please. Tarot gods, please give me 2 cards.
Gimme.
Yeah, let's escape from this conversation with some tarot cards. Good segue. There you go. Let's see, what'd you get?
Now back to things.
Oh,
yeah. We have the cool. All right.
So, who remembers what happened last time?
H is gonna do the recap.
Whilst on the forest and rooms, the team made their trek across the ocean. They met up with an old friend, the giant sea serpent, and had a duel inside of the Berry Holding. Then we arrived to Half Moon Island and met with the Cunning One and various other NPCs. Now we will see what comes next for the forest of rumors.
So fucking stupid.
I love it.
Was any of that intelligible?
Yeah.
It was. It was just the cunning wow made me laugh so fucking hard.
Steampunk also fired a random arrow into the air, which we'll see if that ever lands.
Yeah.
Or into the astral sea it was, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
in the astral sea.
So we'll see if that ever plane breaks into another plane.
I have a question, Ryder.
Yeah.
Will that affect the faction turns?
I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Why would it?
Why?
No one's
wouldn't
gonna
it?
know it was mine.
Like
I'm
the other
I'm
group
just
is
gonna
gonna be
roll
facing.
something for no reason.
Yeah, the other group's gonna be facing like their final boss, and the final boss is just gonna get fucking kill stealed by steampunk as that arrow like just hits the
Yeah.
guy for like the final blow.
Come on, I want that. I want
If that
fucking
did
13
happen.
to 14 so goddamn badly.
Why?
No reason.
Here's the thing, right? What if it's an auto crit because no one saw it coming?
It would have advantage.
Ooh.
I come in for like 2 seconds, like make an attack roll, and then I leave.
All right, thank you. It's like get out of here, kick.
Seeing a Discord message, rather. I got to 7.
All right, nice, nice. All right. So when we last off, you all were
What?
what? When we last left off,
Yeah, I was like, she's stumbling your words.
Yeah,
Or did I have a stroke?
my mouth decided to not work for a second there. Yes, you heard that correctly.
Amazing, great.
Beautiful.
Ryder, turn on the narrator voice mode.
Mm-hmm.
The other option, by the way, Ryder,
Yeah.
This is called Creepy Doll.
I actually
is
heard
creepy.
you that time.
Yeah, you're actually intelligible slightly.
First time you just, I had no fucking clue what you were saying. I just said,
By the way,
But-
this is the first time stream has seen Chip, right?
no.
I
You
I
brought
feel
it-
like you
you
made the
brought it out
token
last
at the
session.
end of it last time. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to check the VODs, and I haven't saved the VOD from last week yet, so
Oh no.
it's fine.
Well,
I
this
got
is
2 weeks to
shit.
do it. Or 1 week to do it. Anyways, yeah, you guys, last time, y'all sailed from Vagavorther all the way to Half Moon Island, where you came to meet the leader of the Cunning Pack, a man by the name of Denisir, an astral elf who, I guess, serves as the leader of the Cunning Pack and the, I guess, mortal mouthpiece of the Cunning Mother. As you informed him of basically everything that you knew, or everything that you learned from your foray into the Shadowfell. Have we long rested since last time? Yes. Or at least you would have had a long rest before coming to the
Yeah.
Moonlit Sanctum.
I feel like they're all the same.
Probably. I always get all the same fucking things.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you informed the Cunning One that in particular, of the Shadow Lord of Betrayal and the revelation that he played some role in the corruption of the Slavering Maw, which led to that god's downfall and the eventual conflict that between the Slavering Maw and the Cunning Mother that led to the Slavering Maw's death. And I believe you also learned from Denisir, as he knew about that, but you also learned that the Shadow Lord itself was in fact the child of the Cunning Mother and Slavering Maw, who way back when, during the sort of like foundational from Tuscan revolutions against the Dragon Lords, the Shadow Lord, or the being that would become the Shadow Lord, took the side of the Dragon Lords, while the rest of the family... Wait, the Cunning Mother fucks? Literally
just
has
saw that
mother in the name.
That's a good point, actually.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing as God is like the father. Jesus doesn't
is
count.
the
He
son.
didn't fuck. God didn't fuck, and he has his father, so he has
Where's the
kid.
mother?
Fucking Mary's the virgin. Wait, is the Cunning Mother a virgin?
No.
Had a husband.
You caught me off guard with that. Liz, it's literally in the
They
name.
got busy.
But yes, the,
The
Cunning Mother
has
fucks.
a child
Specifically, the Cunning Mother, the Cunning Mother used to tap that.
But what did he look like before it? I want to know how handsome he was.
Keep playing and find out.
Because you haven't gotten the fucking token ready yet.
I'm like,
Oh, did you finally get that done?
No.
That's what the 2 weeks are for.
Specifically that. Only that.
Everything is being done in the 2 weeks. You're gonna finalize the entire campaign within these 2 weeks.
It's not actually about Thanksgiving at all. It's about finding the image.
Yeah. Writer's quest for the Slavering Maw. It's like original image.
I
That's it.
mean, it's an ugly artist. My first thought is Frank's face on Bob Ross.
Oh no.
Damn it. God help
Please
us.
let it happen.
No.
No.
No. But yeah, some revelations were had and shared, and the Denissir has suggested, and Gorthern is in agreement with him on this, that a great hunt.
Like Gordon has a choice.
Yeah. True. Literally his boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Denissir has decided that the best course of action would be to call for a great hunt on the Shadow Lord. And in order to call one, all of the sires of the Cunning Pack from the different regions of Brimtusk must be gathered. So that is going to take a while. So
Time to get married.
maybe. But yeah, the meeting for the day concludes as you are given places to stay within the sanctuary. Sindri, he's the guy who...
He's marking where the boat is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just left there.
I mean, he is there, taking care of the ship. You all are given quarters in the Cunning Sanctuary, as at the Redeemer's Rest, which is kind of like a large inn for people, and that is located in the Market Square. As yeah, in the Matron's Plaza is where it'd be located. As yeah, you are given rooms as you rest for the night. As yeah, it will take some time for the sires to gather for the conclave, basically. But in the meantime, what will all of you be doing? As you will be getting a month of downtime.
Ooh.
Oh God. I will first want to meet with Astra and Steampunk, and actually, you know what? With Gorthon and Alodia, and like as many people from the Cunning Pack as I can, and just say, since we have a month or so of time, perhaps now would be a good time to try that research on the crystal. I would like as much support as I could receive with this.
What is this for again?
This
Oh
is
my
the
god, you've asked this every single time. Even I want to, and I'm me. Astra will help with the crystal.
Yeah.
Astra
Well,
has
I don't
nothing else
remember
to
what
do.
it does.
this is
It's to
a
find out about the crystal that we got from the
To be honest,
under thing.
we don't know what it does either.
Yeah. Find
Yeah.
out what it
The
does.
only one who knows is Writer.
smile. I think Plant has an idea of what it does, though. He has rolled pretty high on a Arcana check or something a few sessions ago. Or maybe it was
Field
Steampunk. I don't remember.
session.
One of the two. But yeah, what you do know is it is a crystal that is tied to the Shadowfell, and you believe that it can be used to either create a portal to the Shadowfell, or to uh to help block against incursions from the Shadowfell. So basically, open
But
or
yeah,
close portals.
the thing I identified about it is that it's conjuration magic that links to the Shadowfell. That's all I knew.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
But how do you go about this research?
If I have assistance from Astra and would the Cunning Pack, anyone from the Cunning Pack be willing to assist as well?
How would you just get advantage, wouldn't you?
I want to see. I want this to succeed because this is dangerous research.
Yeah.
Not fun times.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh God, persuasion. I have proficiency in that. Yay.
Okay. Yeah, with a 24, you can definitely go to, like, you bring it up to, like, Gorthern as, you'll kind of say, I know that at the Moonlight Forge you can find some alchemists and jewelers and people trained in these sorts of magical gems and whatnot that might be able to help you. And then he kind of like gives you directions to the Moonlight Forge, which is kind of just behind the Redeemer's Rest, which Zoidberg is kind of blocking.
Thank you, Gotham.
No problem.
Ow.
Stop dying.
Yeah, I love that Gorthon just says that. Gorthon just, stop dying.
Stop dying.
God. Anyway. Well, Plant will definitely get some help from there if that's a possibility.
Alright.
God.
Yeah, so you go to the Moonlight Forge, which is kind of like this large building with a bunch of different like workshops in it. It's like this large kind of like pavilion that like a bunch of different shops are operating out of. It's kind of like open air to it, as it's basically just like a bunch of columns holding up a roof, and you've got like forges, you've got kilns and furnaces, and a whole bunch of like tables with a whole slew of tools used for different kinds of crafting and looking through them, through all these different like kind of shops and craftsman workshops, you find you come across um, a kind of like middle-aged halfling man that is working on kind of polishing some, or I guess refining some gemstones, as he's got kind of like these little. It's got those like little like steampunk, not like the character steampunk, but the genre steampunk like goggles on, that have like the multiple lenses, as he's like working with like little
Brass
tools.
goggles.
Yeah, got he's got some like brass goggles on, and with multiple lenses, and then for enhanced magnification, as he's just kind of carving out some grooves in this like set of 5 crystals. And make an Arcana check, Plant. Empowered Giraffe. Good band. Good band. All right, with an 11, you recognize that the halfling is doing some sort of arcane workings, like writing or engraving like arcane runes into these crystals, but you aren't readily able to identify what kind of runes are being carved. And as you approach the guy's workshop, he kind of lifts his head up, lifts the multiple magnifying lenses on his goggles up, as he says, hello. What can I do for you?
Hello. I'm sorry, literally dying.
Stop that,
I was.
he says.
Everyone keeps on telling me that today. I was just wondering if anyone here would be able to assist me with magic endeavor. Also, is that runecraft?
Let's see.
What's that one mean?
Oof. A double check, because I know there literally is a runecraft wizard subclass somewhere in one of the source books.
Ignore these rolls. Go about your
Backup
day.
character stance. Nice, nice.
Yeah, I forgot to do it before.
You can replace one of those with a 14.
Gee,
Anyways.
I wonder which one I'm gonna replace.
What? Actually, while we're on the topic of that, quickly, Ryder, does that also apply for the one shot?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's just like a general.
Change to one of mine to 14.
I think we did that for us at the beginning.
I don't know.
Me neither. That was a year ago, man. I don't fucking remember shit.
Yeah.
I know I did it for plan.
But yeah. The guy will say, yeah, it's I'm enchanting these gems with some magic. Currently he kind of picks up one of the gems, and it's like a sapphire. As I said, currently I'm kind of connecting this one to the plane of water so that it can summon an elemental. One of the pack members commissioned it for me, or for him. Apparently, he's
Plant's
facing
just
some
like-
sort of fire monster.
Plant is just like, kind of like, looking from one hand to the other and like weighing the situation of like research or learn about runecraft.
But what can I do for you? Just
Yes, sorry.
by the way, I'm not taking any apprentices.
No. I'm just curious.
Deflates.
But But yeah, if there's anyone that could assist with any sort of magical research endeavors, there's an important matter for the coming pack. I would like some assistance with my research.
Oh, all right. What kind of research are you doing?
Um, preferably I would want to keep it secretive, but it's possibly related to the connection between realms, similar to what you're doing right now, I suppose.
Ah, well, you've come to exactly the right place for that. I'm pretty well versed in the different planes and connections to it. So, yeah, what are you looking to get something enchanted, perhaps?
No, it's more identifying and possibly
Ah,
preventing the connection.
okay, okay. Well, like kind of uh scratch his like chin as he'll say, okay, yeah, I can help with that. Just I'm almost done with this one. It'll kind of only take a few more minutes. Caught me right at the end, but after that, I'm kind of free. You need some assistance with this work?
Well, that's great because it'll take about a month.
Mm, all right. He'll kind of
Can
nod
I ask
his
him? I'll
head.
show ya.
He'll like nod his head, and he's like, "All right, well, I can certainly do that. I mean, just doing one of these has kind of taken quite a while as well, but almost done with that commission, so I'd be looking for work anyways. So it looks like I got work for the next month." And then he like brings up his shop menu, his enchantment menu, to give prices, which is basically going to be accounting for what the dangerous research prices are.
Oh,
For the
thank
month.
God!
Additional fees, no. Um,
I'm just a poor plant person.
yep.
So wait, you don't require my help anymore because you're getting this guy's help, or you do still need one?
I don't know what's the mechanics of it, Ryder.
Basically, if you assist in another person's kind of like major projects, and I would categorize burp. I would categorize this as a major project. You would not be able to do any other like downtime, any other intensive downtime activities during the
What?
month, other than like crafting some items.
No, but do you need do they still need my help, or can they?
Yeah, what's the bonus this guy is offering, basically?
Yeah.
Versus what's the
He's
bonus
giving you
payroll?
advantage on the roll. He is helping you.
And
So
does
am I
Kayla
needed?
would your cosmic omen affect it? Is the question.
Fucking a D6 is not worth a whole month of downtime being thrown in the loo.
It is when it's dangerous research.
Also, I don't even know if I have remove or addition. I have to roll it to actually
Oh.
see, which I will now because I forgot to do that. Some common. And you're shit out of luck, mate, because even is add. So.
Well, fuck.
Oh boy.
I have the guidance, but that's only a D4. Unless
have to
Ryder lets
roll.
me re-roll Cosmic every day because it's like every long rest.
have to
No,
roll
you
at
would be able to
minimum.
use like one cosmic omen, I would say, for this.
Fair enough. Well,
I have to roll a minimum of 12 on a die.
That's pretty good odds.
80%, yeah.
Well, that's 60%,
And you have
60%.
advantage.
I went the wrong way.
which means 40% success.
So long as you
Still
don't roll
very
an at one
scary.
or two, you're
Yeah,
good.
you have advantage. You're fine.
If it's anything below 50-50, you know, it's scary.
Just fucking do it, you dickhead.
I'm gonna do it, Ryder!
can do it.
Oh shit! I'm gonna
Not
do
like
it.
you're attached to his character.
This is gonna
yet,
be
anyway,
a
fine.
It's not the character I'm concerned about.
yeah. What tools do you have, Plant?
All of them. Smiths, herbalists, alchemists, and thieves.
I would say this is probably. Ooh, you don't have jeweler's tools. I would say the closest would be alchemist kit for this.
I have a D8 in Arcana too, which I assumed was what was going to be rolled.
Either that or
Is that-
Arcana is fine.
I don't know which one will be higher. Because yeah, I'm currently just looking at the.
Yeah. If you're
the
using a
dangerous
tool, it would
mishap.
be intelligence.
Okay, my intelligence would be lower because of the fact that like it's my Arcana I have proficiency. Oh gosh. Oh, and hang on, I have proficiency in both, wouldn't I? So it's identical.
You should
It's a plus
theoretically have the same thing for it.
This is terrifying, man. Okay, I'm just gonna roll Arcana then because it's the same roll either
And
way.
just as a reminder, you are level 10, and it costs 4,000 or 400 gold per character level. I was almost said 4,000 gold per character level. Jesus. So
Yeah, I know.
this is a research
It's gonna
project
cost
that
4,000.
costs 4,000 gold.
That's what the money I got from the cunning pack was for. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I'm like, I'm sweating. I am legit sweating right now because I'm like, there's a lot on the line here. Oh shit! Fuck! I'm gonna do it now. Rolling.
Fail.
I don't know why you're so freaked out.
That's 4,000
Dangerous.
bucks down the drain.
You'll
That's
be
a
fine.
shit ton of money, man.
You're
Alright.
fine.
That
Is it worth it, though?
a failure. So thankfully though, you didn't roll a nat
is.
1 or 2, so it doesn't blow up in your face.
I know.
Because I mean, like, one of the possibilities for that is like, you lose your highest level spell slots for like for the next month.
I was more concerned about the crippling surge. Lose 1d6 maximum hit points per 2 levels for a month. Down to a minimum of 1 HP. Scary. Oh, shit.
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have also just done the 1d6 times 1,000 gold of damage and rolled a 6 on the gold, so that you're 6,000
Look,
gold
I
in
don't
debt.
want to even think about it. I don't want to think about it.
Anyways.
This is scary, man.
Anyways, yeah. You and this halfling. The halfling's name is Aeldhelm. There you go. You spend the month kind of doing some researching this crystal at his workshop, and he definitely seems like intrigued by it and curious, but he's never seen like a crystal like this before. But basically, like, what you're able to learn through research is basically you learn what you already know. It connects to the Shadowfell, but it's the samples of it that you have are so minuscule that you try to kind of magically fuse them together to get like a larger crystalline structure from it, and then from there try to like inject it with magic through various methods. First, you just kind of throw some spells at it. Aeldhelm kind of does some like when that fails, like Aeldhelm kind of casts like some mending on it to restore it, and then tries like engraving some stuff. But the crystal is inert. By like the end of the month, by like mid-January, you're you guys had basically come to the conclusion like, yeah, this thing is, there's so little remnant magic in it that it is just it is an arduous task to reconnect it to its former plane, in whatever way you want to do, in either to have it act as like a sort of ward against shadow fell crossings and whatnot, or even to just like create one.
So
As
did it
basically
fail
it's
to the point?
yep, it's a month of just researching into dead ends.
So I can research it again later though?
Yes.
Or has it been completely blocked now? Okay, cool.
Yeah. You didn't completely
Good
fail it.
luck getting that much.
Hmm?
Good luck getting that much again.
I know. That's why I was saying this is like a massive, massive risk. That's why I wanted every advantage I could possibly get, and I still failed.
That's like a
I blame
huge
Astro.
problem.
Yeah.
I'm
That
not,
is-
I'm not paying
It's a
attention.
wee problem. We're part of the cunning pack.
I feel like you're making more of a deal of it.
This is what
than
I
it's really
said.
worth.
Even Ryder's like, yeah, you're fine. And you're just like,
No, it's
oh, but I
not
just
fine.
lost 4,000. Shut up.
It's important. This is important, man. This is important.
Alright. So, Astro, what do you do during the month of downtime?
Make my backup character. I don't know. Asher doesn't have any projects. Can I train
And
Yep?
do some crafting.
Yeah, you could.
I'll train Yep. I could make some potions. Nah, I'll train Yep. I want Yep to be a big strong boy.
Alright, yeah, make an animal handling check. As you
And I
are
will guide
teaching
myself.
Yip new tricks.
Damn, look at that.
Nice.
If only someone else got those kinds of rolls, huh?
I will kill you.
Yeah.
Screw you.
So yeah, what are you teaching Yip?
What can I teach you?
You could, if you wanted. You could teach him
I want to give him a birthday cake like The Sims and make him age up.
Yeah, you could teach Yip like a skill or language. Yip is an intelligent creature and can therefore learn languages if you wanted to. You could kind of teach him a skill if you wanted to, as well, to give him like proficiency in it. And let's see.
I'd like him to be more, have a higher perception. I want him to see shit.
Yeah. So let's see what we'll do for this. What is your intelligence modifier?
1.
Okay.
Very smart, Asher is.
Yeah. 1 is still above average.
Perception's wisdom, though.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, what is your wisdom then?
3.
Okay, yeah, 3. Okie dokie.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
3. So yeah,
So
yeah, so it will cost you, let's say, 100 gold, to kind of teach.
Do I even have any gold? Oh, I do.
That's a good question.
I do. I took
You
away
should.
that now. I had 269. Now I have 169.
Yeah.
That's
so yeah,
it?
100 gold to kind of teach Yip a skill. Now normally learning skills would take longer than that, but because Yip is a baby and absorbs all information and
And
internalizes it.
Elodia helps because we're both good mothers.
As yeah, you and Elodia help or train Yip in using his special eyes as you maybe like go out to like the Howling Grove to have like Yip kind of be on the lookout for like different like animals and stuff, and kind of notify you when it sees them. And
Yep. Kill.
murder, death, kill. You're kind of teaching, you're training Yip on how to be aware of his surroundings during the month, and he takes to it quite easily. His sharp draconic eyes honing in on like anything that you try to have him catch on to, as Yip will now have proficiency in perception checks. Now, because Yip is so small, he has a proficiency bonus of 2, but now has a +2 to perception.
You know what would have been smart is if I just did that with the because don't my animals have to roll something to find me shit? I should have added the perception to that, or whatever the fucking thing is. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
believe
it
that
is.
is survival.
Ah, oh well. Yip isn't my searcher boy anyway. He's my friend. He can protect me if there's a fucking thing gonna attack me.
Yip is small baby. Last 2 sessions have been 2 months, indeed. Do you do anything else?
If I can make potions, I'll make potions.
Yeah.
If I have time.
But yeah, the training kind of takes up the bulk of the day, but you can kind of like craft as like during the off hours of that. So what would you like to craft?
Right.
What
Come
kind
on.
of potions?
Okay.
Healing potions?
You already know.
Random potions?
No, random potions. Why are you even
Ah.
asking, my dude? Come on. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many can I make?
Let's see.
200.
Need to start adding like how many there are at the top of this sheet so I can just roll it.
You'd be able to make 3 in this time.
3d9. Let's have a look.
5 for 5.
Roll. Nice.
1, 2, 3,
3.
4, 5. Potion
That
of
number
peace.
again is 555.
So let's see. This one, as an action, a creature can drink the silvery liquid. Its effect lasts for 1 hour. During that time, the creature is immune to psychic damage. Any effect that would sense its emotions or read its thoughts. Divination spells, that's actually pretty good. And the charmed condition. The potion even
Nice.
foils wish spells. Damn.
Damn.
And spells or effects of similar power used to affect the target's mind or to
I
gain
literally-
information about the target. You just got some
I
like
just
mind palace like
and
protection.
literally each like the potion is worth 5,500 gold. So if I sold that, I'd like have 17,000 gold.
So you're saying we can do more research now, right?
But well, possibly. First though, we gotta do some wisdom checks. As with your herbalism
yeah.
kit, give me 3 DC 20
Natural
wisdom
one.
checks.
Natural one.
Yeesh.
Natural one.
Well,
You may
well,
use your
guidance,
class
the first one.
resources on stuff.
Well, the last one's fucked anyway. And I can only take away with my cosmic, so
All right. Yeah, you manage to create
make 1.
1 potion of peace.
That's alright.
That's still pretty good. That's still 5k if you wanted to sell it. That's well on your way to getting that big farm. Big animal like range.
I didn't even know if I should bother anymore because I'm going to be trying the new character soon.
True.
But I'm not- unless my new character gets it. I need to find a way to let my new character inherit everything.
Daughter.
Long
She's
lost
my
daughter.
I'm
Oh my god,
traveling
Elodia and
daughter.
Astra's daughter.
Or it could be
We
like a
adopt
sibling
her.
from the
Really
Feywild or
poor
something.
fairy.
I don't know.
I like the idea that Elodie is the mother of this fucking phoenix born.
Or like you're literally playing as like Elodia's like cousin or something. Hey cousin, let's go bowling.
And then I get to hang out with Elodia more. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Definitely would not have any awkward family reunions.
Yeah, definitely not. I accidentally put Potion of Peace, ironically, in my tax thing instead of my inventory. Great.
Your tax thing? What?
My, like, you know, where you, like, click your fucking shit, this stuff, attacks and spellcasting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard, like, tax, like
Ironically,
taxes, like pay your taxes.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh god.
Taxes in D&D, no!
Is Astra keeping track of her income? What is going on?
I don't want to be arrested, jeez.
I don't want to mess with the IRS. That's crazy. Alright, we'll write a note. Teaches Yip perception skill and crafts a potion of peace. Just 5.5k there in parentheses. Alright, Steampunk, what are you doing during the month?
Good question.
Note, Winona is also here during that month. Winky face.
I want to go get drunk with Winona.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Man,
so
I can't make anything with Tinker Tools.
you
can
can
make a
like
horn.
you can make like different like kind of types of like arrows. Like if you wanted to make like a fire arrow or explosive arrow, you could do stuff like that. And I would also say like you can also like kind of work on machinery and stuff if you wanted as well.
I don't have any ideas.
Yeah. Basically, if you come up with some sort of contraption that you wanted to make, chances are you could probably do Tinker Tools with it. And then, of course, if you have any like major projects that you wanted to work on, there's that as well. I
Could I
think gear
do
was your
what?
last one.
Yeah. Could I do what Astra did with Yip for gear?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because I want to increase his stealth, but he's already got a +4, so I don't know if that's
Okay.
proficiency.
Yeah, so that means he would have proficiency in it, but I would say you could turn that into expertise in it, if you wanted to. I would say
What does
the
expertise
teaching DC for this would be higher, but it is possible.
Expertise is double proficiency bonus
Yeah.
to your skill.
Would that take a month?
Yeah, that would take them off. And
I
what
think they're gonna hate me.
are you doing?
Like, more so than usual.
What are you
So
putting
I
on your
looked at
backup
this-
character? What's going on?
for the background, I'm doing the Witherbloom student, and holy fuck, that has a lot. Like a lot more than I thought.
Yeah,
so
I believe
I'm getting...
it adds spells to your spell list, but not necessarily to like they're not always prepared, but they become like your class spells.
You do get 2 cantrips, and one of the cantrips I'm choosing is guidance, so now I'll have bardic inspiration and guidance.
Good combo.
So that'll be fun.
Bardic inspiration is a bonus action, and guidance is an action. So
Fucking destroy all the rolls.
but yeah, Steampunk, you could let's see what kind of skill is stealth. What is your dexterity modifier?
+4.
Okay. All right, so it would cost you 200 gold to teach gear expertise in that, and you have to make a DC 20. We'll go with like stealth check as you are teaching gear how to stealth.
Would I have disadvantage because I'm wearing heavy armor?
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I think I'm wearing full plate.
Hmm.
I could just take it off.
Yeah, you could take it off. You are in a safe haven, so I say, bringing up the Shadow Lord's character sheet. No.
Oh no! give me like half an hour. I need to put this back on.
Give me 10 minutes, Shadow Lord.
Wait!
Pause.
Hang on. Time out.
He gives you the time, but like 5 minutes through it is when he attacks you because he's the Shadow Lord of Betrayal.
Yeah, I'll do that. Can I also do crafting?
Yes, you can.
Like normal crafting? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will make the stealth. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, so, you try teaching, gear how to be even stealthier. But, yeah, since, you yourself are not exactly known for, being the stealthiest of people, but you do still have proficiency in it. So when you can be, you are pretty good at it. But, yeah, you, basically, you basically spend the month, kind of teaching, gear different ways to, hide in like plain sight, how to camouflage itself and whatnot. As it probably adds like, you know, new protocols to its memory banks. But overall, though, it doesn't have the effect of giving the even the little homunculus expertise in the skill.
Maybe next month.
Mm-hmm.
As for crafting, are we artisan right now?
Yes.
Okay. Whee, what's the most expensive blacksmith thing I can make?
Oh, I never made the things for that. Blacksmith. Hold on. Let's see. I go to the lists. Artisans. You can make +2 ammo, +2 armors, +2 shields, +2 weapons. You can make things like breastplates, chainmails, like basically heavy armors at this point. And yeah, you can also make like belt of dwarven kind, and hourglasses and stuff. And +2 versions thereof.
How much is +2 armor?
Depends on the armor, but generally, if you wanted to like sell the armors, you could probably sell them for quite a bit, at least a few thousand. But let me check.
That's the plan.
What am I looking for? Oh, looking for my enchantment thing. That's what it was. Yeah. So basically, the sale price for it by default would be, 1,000 plus like the base armor cost. Or for +2. Never mind. Hold on. That would be ooh, that would be and now that I think about it, if you're selling it, it would be half of that. So it would be half of 10,000 plus armor cost. So like 5,000 plus armor cost, basically, or half armor cost. That's how much you would be able to sell a +2 armor for around. Assuming it has like no other like enchantments on it.
So I can make any type of armor, right?
Yeah,
Or is
at
it
this
just
point, any type of
breastplate,
armor.
chain mail? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna attempt to make +2 plate armor.
Alright, nice. Alright, so you already got some plate armor, with which you can enchant stuff with. Give me a smith tools check. At I believe this would be DC 20, and ooh boy, with a 24, you're definitely able to make
baby.
it. The you spend the month learning how to enchant this plate armor that you have as you go about making it. How do you what does the process of enchanting look like for steampunk?
I would think he would kind of attempt putting all the arcane effort into actually like the forging part. So like taking what he's learned, making runic symbols and what have you, maybe getting some tips from the locals.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just focusing on creation of it. And it's also got a lot of train flair.
Nice.
That's very unique.
All right, yeah. So yeah, the crafting process takes an entire month. But you eventually manage to create this immaculate +2 armor, +2 plate armor. So this has basically a base AC of 20.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you may now add a +2 plate armor to your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if you wanted to sell this, you could sell it for just so that you have a price. I believe plate armor costs like 1,500 as I check. Yeah, 1,500. So half of that is 750. So yeah, you could sell it for 5,750 base price.
I'm gonna be so fucking rich. Will I have time to sell it, or would I have to do it later?
Yeah, you guys could sell stuff if you wanted to.
I might keep mine. I'll make more to sell.
I'm gonna go to the Moonlit Forge. And I'm gonna ask if I can borrow like an armor stand or something. And then I'm gonna be like one of them street hagglers, like the most incredible armor you've seen. Come one, come all. Only a small price of 5,750 gold. You could have the most incredible armor on this side of the
Budget
continent.
Steve.
I've learned a lot from Steven.
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah.
have you ever asked him about sales?
I've never
Observation.
asked him. I have, yeah,
Mhm,
I have
right.
learnt through.
I can't believe you're
debate.
encouraging this, Ryder.
Of course.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, make a persuasion check.
It'd be
All right.
terrible.
Yeah, you get a few potential buyers, which like kind of leads to a little bit of a bidding war. As let's see, a 17.
I see 550.
Mm-hmm.
Sold.
Yeah, you're able to sell it for 6,000 325.
Good boy.
6,325.
Yay, I'm mega rich. Can I
Yes,
put it in the bank? Because this is 10,000 gold I have on me.
yes. Gold does have weight to it, and it's one pound per 50 gold. So, yes, you may. They give you like a little receipt with your total like checking account or savings account number. And then you can kind of show to any other bank and be like, ah, yes, that's a lot of money.
A parchment. Okie dokie. Good downtime. I'm rich.
Astro, do you sell the potion a piece or do you hang on to it?
I'll hang on to it for now.
All right.
Do I have? Wait, I think I may have other potions I might want to sell.
You did make a few potions last time.
Yeah, I'll sell. I'm gonna keep the cube because it's my first gotten thing, so I'm gonna keep that. The cube.
Oh yes, the not
I will
Rubik's
Cube that
sell.
you don't use.
Yeah, the not Rubik's cube. I'll sell the potion of stone skin. What's the potion of clairvoyance again?
It lets you cast the clairvoyance spells, which kind of lets you like create like a little magic sensor eye that you can look through. So if you wanted like look through, like see what's on the other side of like a door or a wall,
Yeah.
you could.
Now I'll sell all three because no, I won't sell mind reading. I'll keep mind reading. So I'll sell stone skin and clairvoyance. I also want to sell that garnet, but then I'll have to carry that much gold, and I think Astra will
Put
buy
it in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
In the what?
In the
The
bank.
bank.
Yeah, but then I won't be able to access.
The writer just said
Oh.
you get given a parchment.
Well, one of the
That
things
says-
why you would hang on to gems is because they don't have a weight. Like their weight
Yeah.
is negligible. So
I'll
they're
just
a
sell
good
the-
alternative of being able to carry large amounts of money on yourself without having to deal with the weight.
Is there a gem worth
I'll
10,000?
just sell the two potions.
Okay, yeah. So
Which
you're
are they,
you're selling the
5,000
clairvoyance and stone skin ones.
Yeah. How much were those ones?
I believe they're the same price as the one you
Yeah.
just made.
Because I think they're in artisan, which 5,500. That's 1,200. 2,300. Neato. Why do I have a wooden wolf statue again?
It was given to you by someone. All right.
I
And
vaguely remember it and also don't.
mhm, mhm.
as is expected of me.
Nice. Yeah, so, if you wanted to, you could try selling it for the potions for more, with a
Oh.
persuasion check.
Might as well.
Basically, DC
Oh,
15 for, increasing the sale price by
Why?
10%.
That is the third time in a row I've gotten a nat 1 on guidance.
Nice. Alright, yeah, so you're able to sell these 2 potions for, like, an extra, like, 1,000 gold, as you sell it for... You sell both of them for, 12,100 gold. Money.
Wait, how much?
12,100.
12,100. Okay, so I got an extra 100. Neato.
An extra 1,100.
Oh, yeah.
Yeesh. I thought I was rich.
10% increase. Yeah, but she's immediately gonna spend all of that on just, like, more property. When she gets back to, when you guys get back to, back home.
Wait, how much? Oh, I am fucking dumb. I forgot about. What? Damn. Okay, I meant it. I fucking thought for some reason it was only 1,000. Wait, it is. What is going on in my brain right now?
Oh?
Oh,
Wrongness.
it's five. Yes, it's 5,500. I'm thinking it's 550.
Oh. No, the potions are
I was
much
like,
more
what is
expensive than
happening with my brain? Oh, great.
You dropped
Moving
to
on.
0.
I have a lot of money now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Big
Hey,
money.
Elodia, time to buy you that armor that you've been needing for fucking 800 seasons.
Since, like, the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
Didn't you buy
I mean, I will if
that
we have
already?
time. I will buy her better armor.
Yeah, I believe she has... she's gotten, like, a cloak of protection and, like, the earring of AC.
Steampunk, allow me to commission you.
That,
I
unfortunately,
should have bought the armor.
would take another downtime.
Yeah.
Bought the armor from Steampunk.
Yeah. If you were selling, it would work.
Yeah, it's like,
If you want to pay 6,000 gold, sure.
It's probably too late now. Anyway, I'll just
I would
buy
say,
it from
yeah,
the
it
store.
is.
Go steal it from the guy I sold it to.
Go beat him up.
Is that, can I buy armor for Elodia here?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, armor for Elodia.
Alright, what kind of armor?
Anything she likes. I'm like her fucking sugar mummy now. I'm taking her to the armor store and being like, pick out anything you want. That's within my budget.
They got a nice dress.
Make sure it's in your favorite color.
Yeah. I just double check the armor proficiencies of paladins. Pretty sure they have access to all armor types. Yup. Alright. Let's see. I have an idea of what she'll get.
Meanwhile, Plant's just like, I need money.
No.
Research funds, please.
Literally, just make something expensive, sell it, and then you'll have double.
Literally, I will give you some of my money after I buy Lydia armor. If
I
have
actually
any
don't
left.
know what plant can make.
There's a whole list.
No, I mean, like, do I have to, like, be initiated into it first, though? 'Cause I don't
No,
think I've
this
been
is
initiated.
like a general market. You don't need to be part of the cunning pack to buy stuff here.
No. Sell to make things to sell, like potions and armor and stuff like that. Do I have to like?
You do not
Do
need
it.
a merchant's license here.
Didn't we like do a thing though? Like there was you had to like study for it, for like a week or a month or something like that, wasn't it?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Get the ability to.
No idea what you're talking about.
Because I remember Frank had the magic sensibility or something like that, which was the feat for making magic things.
Oh
wasn't it? I don't
yeah,
know.
from the specific like crafting or specialization he had. Oh yeah, we didn't do that
Was it?
for plant.
Yeah, so I don't know what I can make because I don't think I can make anything yet. Though what I want to do is implement Mancer, I believe, or was it Ward right? I think it was implement Mancer.
Implement Mancer is like magic weapons and stuff, if I remember correctly, and Ward Right is magic armors and stuff.
Hmm.
I want random encounters. I want a chance seeing my fucking random encounter. That's not random because it's just not happening.
But yeah, the thing is though, I don't know if I can actually be that now that I think about it because I think that was for my original backup character, which I dumped the idea of because I noticed that plant has alchemy, herbalism, and smith, so it's more likely that it should be an alchemist sort of thing.
What's the check for flirting? For no particular reason.
Charisma.
Yeah, but like
Persuasion,
what
I guess.
skill? Persuasion. Cool, thanks.
I also need to know that.
I will also need that knowledge. But yeah, I would say plant during the month you can also learn like a skill if you wanted to, or like a crafting specialization if you wanted to.
Okay. All right.
That's
Well,
actually technically something you
leave me.
should have had at character creation, or just forgot.
Oh, okay.
Forgot.
Stupid.
Okay. I'll quickly figure out what.
But yeah, if you're looking for like the magic item crafting ones, there's the overview. If you want like the different skills that you get.
I'm mainly looking at like what proficiencies plant has, like what tool proficiencies. I'm basing it off of that, which seems to be alchemy and herbalism. So yeah, alchemy seems to make the most sense for plant.
Alchemy
That is
lets you
incorrect.
make like bombs and shit.
Bombs.
Yeah. If you pick
Oh
like the
yeah.
Alchemist specialization, you can make bombs. If you do the apothecary one, you can make like healing stuff. That's also Astra specialization. And if you get tincturer, you can basically get spells in a bottle, baby.
Hell yeah.
Like stuff that kind of gives you buffs and whatnot.
I think Alkahest would be the best for plant because it kind of makes a little bit more sense than other things.
Nice,
feel like.
nice.
What's the
And like
Alkahest
for example,
special?
one thing you could make with that is an explosive ointment. That should be fun.
Hell yeah.
Or a flask of thunder.
That one does sound really cool. So do I pick up the feat thing associated with it?
Yeah. So you pick up
Careful-
the Alkahest feat, which is
careful process.
yeah, careful process. So fail an ability check to create an item using an Alkahest recipe. You ignore damage from volatile ingredients or recipes. So in other words, they don't blow up on you. You're safe.
Does that include research for future reference?
No.
No. At the source. Alchemy.
And takes up. Alkahest.
So I don't have the ability to make things this time, do I?
No.
Okay.
But you basically know up to artisan level Alkahest recipes. And yeah.
Gloop? Is that gloop?
Yes. And yeah, while you're doing that, Elodia takes out a +1 mithril plate armor.
Ooh.
How much? What's the damage?
That's the
Those are
damage.
500 plus
Uh,
500?
$12,000.
yeah, let's see. Get my enchantments up. Let's see. +1 armor is only a $1,000 increase, and then it's a mithril, which I think is like an additional 500. Let me check. Oh, don't have it in there. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's an additional 500. So yeah, it is 3,000 gold.
Okay. Is there something I can get for myself?
Yeah, if you have the money
It's
for it.
better than what I've got. I mean, I've got 9,469 left.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want to change the last two numbers. Anyway, I have at the moment started leather +1, which is actually your clockwork armor thing. But I think my thing's wrong again, because it wasn't at 21, now it's 20. Fucking the AC, I swear it was 21 when we worked it out last time.
Yeah,
I
I
need to write
got
it the fuck down.
my attacks from spells and stuff like that got doubled again, added to my attacks and spell casting as
I
well.
need to create, I'm gonna
I deleted
fucking
them
put it in
already.
my features and traits of what my AC actually is.
Maybe activate the global AC modifier thing, like on my sheet.
Yeah, let's see. What armor do you have again?
It's +1 clockwork armor or whatever the fuck it was. It was your homebrew one. That you said would work for me because I can't have metals. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
But I've got it dragged over as +1 studded leather armor because you said it's the same AC.
Yeah. Okay, so it'd be 12, 13, plus your dexterity 2 plus you have a +1 shield, right?
Yes.
Okay. 3, and then
I
you've
have
got
a
a
+2
cloak of
skill.
protection as well. That's another +1. And you've got you got the earring of that you share with Elodia, which gives you another +1 when
Necklace.
you're near her.
It's a necklace, not an
A
earring.
necklace, sorry. Yeah, that rounds out to 20. I think it's correct.
Wait, 20 with the necklace?
Yes.
The fuck? I used to have fucking 22 at one point. What the fuck? Whatever. Is there any better, like a shield or armor that I can get?
Yeah, you could get like a higher level shield if you wanted to. Or I guess like yeah, you could get like a +2 or plus for either really. As basically that would cost like if you wanted to just kind of upgrade your current armors to that, it would cost like uh 9,000 gold.
For both.
Hmm. Do I count shields as armors? Is the question. Yeah, basically.
Well, back down to 400 gold, but I have a +2 shield, +2 armor now. Let's.
Yeah, so basically just
Can I
kind
give
of.
my does Elodie already have a +1 shield?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, can I sell my +1s? Plus
How
one
much do
shield, plus
coins
one.
weigh? Add 10,000 of those too. Yeah. The amount I gave you was actually taken into account if you sold your current shield.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, it's updated. And is my thing? It's not. It's still saying 20.
4.
Hey. Why does it hate me so much? This is equipped.
14 plus. Double check. 2. Your dex. Now it's a
I'm
plus.
creating a thing
Now you get
called
plus
Ace.
4 from the shield. And you got the cloak of protection. And then the earring. So yeah, it should now
The
basically
necklace.
be.
You keep
I'm
saying the earring of message. That's what you keep saying.
yeah, it's in your inventory. That's the one I see. And I'm like, ah, yes, earring, thing, magic. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me just double check. Sure. Trying to see if there's anything in your inventory that might be like fucking up or like overlapping with other stuff.
Well, it didn't like it because I've removed the plus ones and put in the plus twos, and it's still showing 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The fuck is that?
Oh, you know what it is? Ah,
What's
armor
that?
tracking's off. That's why.
Now I have 12 AC. Let's go.
Okay.
Still saying 20. It is going down when you're turning shit off. I just can't have any higher than 20.
Man, that's weird. Okay, yeah, because just the armor and shield should give you 18.
Well, it's only taking 4
Plus
off,
2
so it's
from
only taking
dex,
8.
so 20. And then
What if I change dex super quick? Does that actually change it? It does. So what is it not acknowledging?
yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Cloak of protection made it go down. That's gone
Okay,
down.
so that's your base AC. Put the armor on.
16.
Oh, 16, that's correct. Okay, we put the shield on. This should cause it to go up by 4.
Yeah, 20.
Okay. Cloak of protection.
Nope.
Ah,
It's just capped at 20.
okay. I think it's the cloak that might be broken. I'm just
Well,
gonna
I'll remove it and put it back.
turn that off for now, and then I'm gonna drag and drop a cloak of protection. A new one.
I don't think it's the cloak that's broken. I think it's just genuinely capped at 20.
There we go.
There we go. Went up to 21.
Yeah. And then the necklace. It's probably now the only thing that doesn't get counted because homebrew. And I don't know how to add custom ACs and stuff to items. So yeah, 21, and then when you're near Elodia, 22. There we go.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna delete. Oh, you already deleted it. Cool. Alright, cool. Back to playing games.
Back to gaming. All right.
Gaming.
Gaming. All right, yeah. So, yeah, the month passes as you all do your various projects. We see like a montage of like Plant and Edhelm kind of working on this shadow crystal. Kind of see them at like drawing boards or kind of trying to make plans to make sense of things with like magical equations on it, and there's just like a bunch of question marks at like the end of formulas, like, huh? And it's like we see Plant and Aodhelm kind of scratching their heads. We see like flashes of Astra kind of and Elodia teaching Yip how to like kind of look, pay attention to his surroundings and whatnot. We see images of Steampunk trying and unfortunately failing to teach Gear to be better at stealthing. But yeah, we just kind of see images of like Steampunk kind of telling Gear to like go hide, and then finding Gear, as apparently its stealth skill did not improve. And then we also see kind of like the crafting, various crafting things as well, as like Astra makes like the potion of peace, and then Steampunk the plate armor, and then sales thereof, of items and whatnot. And Elodia buying armor
Yeah.
for herself, fucking finally.
Finally, I gave her some money.
It's been 40 episodes. To be fair, she has gotten the necklace and a cloak of protection. So
Yeah, I fucking spoiled her.
She has gotten
Don't
upgrade.
fucking try me.
like, and I think she's gotten like a +2 longsword as well.
Yes. I give her lots of presents.
And the
Now I'm
Fists
back
of
down to
Love as well,
$400.
Nat. Remember the Fists of Love, like the first gift you gave her? She still has
do
those.
not. Oh yeah, the fucking
The
heart,
the knuckles.
knuckle busters. Yeah, goddamn.
She still has those. I like to imagine that now at this point they're kind of just part of her gauntlets. Like she's kind of had them, like maybe with like this mithril armor set, she had them kind of like put into the gauntlets as
They're
just like an actual
matching.
feature of it.
That's adorable. She's adorable.
She is excited to show you her new armor. Yeah, the month passes as yeah, you see Cunning Pack members come and go from the sanctuary, going about their business, going out from hunts. The sanctuary is a rather busy place, despite it's kind of like it's a modest sized town of mostly criminals, and Cunning Pack members who join voluntarily. But over the course of the month, you do see, one familiar face arrive as Sire Ealdgif arrives from the ports one day, probably like a week into the downtime, and then over the course of like the rest of the month, like more prominent figures arrive as at
The cunning mother just comes up like, yo, stop.
Hey guys,
what's up?
I heard you've been talking about me.
Yeah, heard you've been
Time
looking
to
into
take
my
down
child.
my son.
Yep. As yeah,
He was
we
a
will.
bastard out of wedlock anyway.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, he's still there.
Still there.
Still there.
Still praying. I'm still in the
Yes.
water.
I'm just shooting on the thing. Yep, can play with you in the water.
All right, yeah. So
He's above you because it's more important.
yeah, as I said, you guys often spend time at the Moonlit Sanctum, as it's a nice place of rest and prayer and worship.
And there's hot
as-
women.
Yeah, and there's cool people here as well. As
But mostly women.
Mostly one in particular that was made by one of the players.
As yeah, the Ealdgif is the first sire to, well, I guess technically Gorthern's the first to arrive, and then followed by Ealdgif. as she arrives, head nods at Dennisir, who head nods back. The next to arrive is a rather large fellow, large and burly fellow, from
I already
to the
love him.
north. As you,
Oh, there he is. I
Yep.
love him.
as you see, hand out where are my sires?
He's like the walrus guy in Potionomics.
He's a boar person.
Ew.
As
Oh, he's a druid.
yeah, he's
My
a
name
moon
is Daddy
druid.
Pig.
Druid.
Uh,
I love
he's a
him.
moon druid, which is the kind of druid that shapeshifts all the time.
Father.
So
It's
yeah,
a Lewin.
yeah,
It's
Isoluen.
Lewin.
Islewin.
Isoluen. Isoluen.
He's my father.
From
I'm the star druid.
Tyr Ivgithval, as he arrives, kind of a week after Ealdgith gets here. He is very cordial and polite, speaking with adds pig father to my wedding list. Hell yeah. You're just gonna add like all of the sires to it.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, it has to
Gotta
be the
have that
most
rep.
royal wedding.
Gotta have that rep, that street cred
Hell
there.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That way, like, if the Shadow Lord does show up, you can just instantly fuck him up.
Yeah. Everyone just glares and he immediately dies from embarrassment.
Yeah, it's like you got like
We initiate the Great Hunt using the wedding as the.
yeah, the wedding is just a
event.
front. And then over the corpse of the Shadow Lord, like vows are taken. The wedding vows are made. As Isilwin joins the pack. And as I said, he's very cordial, polite. Speaks a bit like slowly and calmly, but he has a very soothing aura to him. Like a very pacified aura, as he seems greatly wizened by his experiences. Astra, you do recognize a fellow druid, albeit of a different druidic circle than yours, but you do recognize the kind of bearings of a druid, a person close to nature in this
Astra
man.
already loves animals. It does not matter. Even if he wasn't a druid, she would like him because he's an animal. She just loves him immediately.
Beast again.
Does not care.
All right. Let's see. The next to arrive is a dwarven man. Body tattooed up the wazoo. As he has a great number of jewelry upon him. As the Irish boy comes in.
Oh god. This is
Yeah.
what you're talking about with the names.
Yep. Ela Otig comes in. As yeah.
I love how you
Is
spell the pronunciation.
Also, today I learned how to pronounce
Irish
tag.
Y.
It's actually Teague.
No, it's tag. You can't. You
Yeah,
can't
I know.
change that.
Irish
now.
Y.
It's too late.
I like the idea that this guy has such a strong Irish accent that no one can understand him. So he's just like that character from Brave, where he just speaks in another language and everyone just goes silent and then starts talking again. I need to hear this accent, Ryder.
I can't do like a super
We
have to
heavy
make-
Irish accent. I
we
can only
have
do
to
an
make-
an
we have
American
to
doing
make
an
him
Irish
speak.
accent.
Do it right up.
Do the accent, Ryder. Do the roar.
Say the line, Bart.
Say the line. Yeah, so this dwarf comes sauntering up with a great amount of swagger. He's got tattoos on his arms of like serpents and sea creatures. He's decked out in a bunch of jewelry, mostly in his beard, for stylistic purposes. As he kind of comes in with a pipe and lights it up, and he says, Oh, nice to meet you all. Top of the morning to you. Had a long voyage to get here.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be funny.
Yeah, I can't do like heavy, thick Irish. I can only do like the Americanized version. Yeah, I can't do that type of
Yeah,
Irish.
just make noises
today, how are
and
you?
have the Irish twang. Yeah, that's all you do. That's his entire voice.
Taters.
Yeah, this guy walks up. You get the sense that this man, he has a similar like way he carries himself, similar to like Sindri and the Viking crew. This is a man of the sea, um, that has like lived his whole life on the sea, as evidenced by the fact that he's guilty of piracy and is still an active pirate. Um,
Hell yeah.
as he is from the sort of island off the northwest of Brimtusk of Iarkbriste. Finally have names for all these different areas. Hooray. Um, as he is the next to arrive. And then finally, we have the last sire come in. Here comes the Scotsman.
Jesus, so many.
Now, as a hobgoblin arrives. As you meet Ewan MacMuir from the lands of Tir Ardaha.
I find it funny that the elf man with bright red skin is the most boring
Mhm.
out of the lot.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah, he's a hobgoblin. Don't worry about
He's
that.
not elf. Yeah, he's a goblin.
Ignore the
I
hobgoblin
would
off an
worry about
island in Onia. Currently at war with goblins.
He's
Yeah, this kind of very, I guess, this hobgoblin who kind of stands with a very imperious and militaristic poise to himself enters, kind of gruff and observant. He kind of looks at you all as the other sires kind of welcome him. Imperious, I like that word. Yes. As he is from the highlands to the north of Onia and Armvither. As let's see, I will take you all to just like the map real quick so that you can.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
We never did that tarot card.
Oh yeah, I was planning on doing that as the sires arrive for comedic effects.
That's valid.
So yeah, Eorgith, sire of Onia, Gorthern, you know him, Armvither. Boorman is from Tyr is Githrau, which is kind of which is kind of like this coastland area up here. Hobgoblin is from this area. And then Irish seafarer is from the island there.
No, he just gets the entire water, like every
Yeah, the entire water.
Yeah.
He's from around the continent, literally. As yeah, they all greet each other. As it seems like for the most part, the sires, you get the impression that the sires don't really gather very often. Notice that the theme music for the Moonlit Sanctum is not on loop. Tisk tisk. As yeah, they all kind of arrive over the next couple of weeks, over the month. The last to arrive is, of course, the Hobgoblin, because he's a Hobgoblin that had to go through Onia, or had to circumnavigate all of Onia to avoid a fucking war that's going on between Onia and, didn't you know it, goblins. So that's kind of awkward for him.
Easy.
Yep,
He's
yep.
sweet.
As he arrives last, and like kind of like a few days later, after all the sires have kind of set themselves up, you all gather at the temple, where everyone gathers. As as they all gather for the day. What did you roll on the tarot card again? Was he
It was 7.
7?
Also, we're
Yeah,
still on the big
Yeah,
map.
we're still on world map.
Mhm.
Kinda.
Ah, right.
I mean, it's a good welcome celebration. Like, come on.
Welcome celebration. They all arrive. And then the
Fireball.
hidden sixth sire
Fog
arrives.
cloud.
Gregor.
Hell yeah!
Uh,
I love him.
no, he is actually the scribe. As
Oh. Repeat that back to me.
yep, basically. As Gregor kind of arrives, as he gives everyone a greeting.
I cannot see Pig Daddy's name, nor can I see girl's name. I don't have the name for her.
Set their tokens. Okay. Eldgift probably has like a super old token because she has appeared in previous campaigns.
I wish I could nickname this to be Pig Daddy, because I totally would.
Big Father. Rats. So Plant, you see Gregor arrive as he has parchment in hand. Like he has one of those, like, if you guys have ever kind of seen like medieval artwork where they have like those little I guess table things, like those little like desk tables that you kind of attach on straps, like a backpack and forward like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they're called, but like the little like tabletops things. And Plant, as
The
you go
future.
over as you go over to him, he has that, and you see that he has a bunch of like blank papers and like several vials of ink, and numerous like quills and quill sharpeners, or I guess quill knives to like sharpen quills with. As you go and give him head pats, his little bulldog like tail wags a bit underneath his robes. As he will say, good afternoon, sires. I will be acting as a transcriber for the day's events. Thank you for being here. And
Good, I
don't mind
need
me.
to take notes.
He's like, don't mind me as I take notes. Take record of this monumental meeting. As Dennisir will nod. Does not remove hand while he walks and talks. Just
I'm
constant
trying to
head
seem more
scratches.
professional, and Plant just keeps patting.
The wolf gets jealous and also wants head pats.
I double pat.
Multiple pats given. Multi-pat drifting. As, the kind of back people up a bit. There we go. So not everyone is just crowding around this one space.
I'm sitting on the ledge. I'm
Yeah, that's what I
chilling.
figured. Alodia is kind of over here, leaning against this like kind of large standing rock, atop
Astra's
which,
just blowing her kisses.
Yeah.
Completely unprofessionally.
on top of the rock rests this wolf, just kind of basking in the sunlight. Dennis here will say, just notice what's going on over here. Dennis here will
Go on.
say, thank you, sires, and I kind of will point to Steampunk, Astra, and plant, as well as alphas and collaborators of the Cunning Pack for coming here today. I briefly mentioned in my messages to you all the briefest of summaries of what this meeting will be about, and I am glad that you all made it here with the utmost haste, as we have a dire situation at hand. As you will say, I have received reports of the, well, of a development in the Shadowfell that has bode quite ominously. That bodes quite ominously for us, as it has been revealed that one of the Shadow Lords that rule over that realm is, in fact, and kind of like pauses for a moment,
Dramatic
thinking of
effects.
how best to, like, what the best phrase to use is. One of the Shadow Lords has revealed himself to, in truth, be the child of the Cunning Mother. This is the Shadow Lord of Betrayal, who was responsible for the corruption and downfall of the god that is now known to us as the Slavering Maw. We have long been facing the terrors of the Slavering idealists, but as over the past month I have consulted or gone into the archives to research this matter, to find out what some of the oldest recorded histories are regarding the idealists and their practices, and I indeed was able to confirm that the Slavering idealists, over the many centuries since the Maw's death, have greatly changed their practices, from practices of artistic flourishment and creativity to, well, practices of necromancy, the spawning of aberrations and monstrosities, and the like. And we believe that this Shadow Lord, this child of the Cunning Mother, this betrayer, has taken control of the Maw's cult following, remnant cult following. What purpose? Do not yet know, but we come here today, or you come here to gather here today, for what I believe may be the beginning of a great hunt, as the pirate, Ila, will kind of let out a whistle, and say, yeah? Saw a ping.
I was just trying to pick up my bird.
Oh. Okay. I was like, yes. Plant, you raise your hand. As
Can I
Ila-
grab buffer?
Yes, the bathroom is located right over there.
You?
He points.
Oil change.
Grigor's
need an
just
oil
like,
change.
bathroom?
Tree.
Yeah. Ila
Plant is
will.
a
Astra
tree.
flies on top of the tree and then pisses down onto Gorthan.
Oh no.
Ew.
Takes a step away. I assume that's non-canon.
Yes. Maybe.
Still considering.
I think Astra would never be, like, no one has ever been kicked so fast from the Cunning Pack than Astra.
The
No wonder why
absolute
she was-
disrespect of this.
Yeah.
Coming back speed run.
Running Pack Exile speed run, let's go. Yeah, the Irla will kind of say, "Oh, it's been several centuries since the last great hunt was called. And you say that this is against a Shadow Lord." As Denisir will nod his head, as Irla kind of will nod his head as well, as he will say, I have noticed some strange things afoot going on in the seas around." Double checks pronunciation of Irish island name. Yes.
Island.
Ayarkabrishte. The seas, there have been, I guess, oily patches of water that we found. A number of tridents have come to the surface as a result of these things, saying that there's some great number of abominations and shadowy creatures emerge from them. As plant, you look at like Astra and Steampunk across the way, recalling the encounter you all had recently on the way to this island. Which, Jesus, now that I think about it, would have been in game 2 months ago. With the Great Serpent, who reported something similar. As it seems not just the seas around Armveither are at risk here. It seems it has also, at this point, spread northward as well. Well, we even had in the past month, or I guess on the journey here, I received reports from one of my packs that they had to gather many alphas and other packs to hunt down and slay some strangely abomination of a kraken in the waters that had appeared from these depths through one such portal. As Denisir will say, And it seems the tearing of the veils is widening. We do not yet know if the Shadow Lord is responsible for these tears. Do the others, as he like kind of turns to like Ealdgif, Isuwin, and Ewan, have you noted any shadow crossings, albeit strangely long-lasting ones, in your lands of late? Let's see, Ealdgif will say, Ealdgif will say, no shadow crossings per se, at least none that we know of. But there have been strange crystalline formations growing upon the land of late. And our arcane researchers and alchemists and other magical sorts have all but confirmed a connection to the Shadowfell with these crystals. Isilwin and Ewan will kind of nod their heads with this, as Ewan will say, "Hi. We've also been seeing some up near Weenunach as well. In fact, the entire Isle of Nitlana has completely transformed into crystal." As Denisir will kind of raise his eyebrows at this, as like, that is worrying. As Ewan will nod his head. It's like, some strange reason, Reno Nathrak seems to have some potent connection to the Shadowfell. We've yet been able to open up a portal to the Fell, but we have seen a number of these crystalline structures in and around the lake. Plant, as you're kind of standing next to Gregoire, make a perception check.
Perceiving. Not good, but perceiving.
All right, you move for 14. Your head scritching, Grigor. Your head scritching the doggo. But as you're giving head scritching, like one, you see Grigor's like leg tapping as he writes, and he is writing like he is transcribing like mad. And looking over the writings, you can see that he seems to be getting like every word that's being said right now.
He's also utterly adorable.
Mm-hmm,
And I say that out loud, so he writes that down.
He writes that down and then kind of pauses and kind of furrows his brow and says, "Please do not interrupt."
Are you
But still-
flirting with the dog?
Does not stop you from giving head scritches. And as they resume, his foot taps once again. As Isowin will say, there have been no strange crystals nor any oily water patches off the coast of here Isgithal. Seems that this incursion by the Shadowfell has not yet reached the Tuscalans. And Seer will kind of nod his head. As he'll say, then it seems, or I think Gorthern will say, then it seems like it's not a ubiquitous tearing of the veil. It seems like it perhaps might have some sort of origin point somewhere.
So, I have a question. Would Plant know this, first of all? Do the Shadow Lords have territories?
Yes, you would know that. They are called Dread Domains.
Do I know whose Dread Domains are where, and like if there's any correlation with the locations that they've been saying?
All right.
Shadowfell.
Make a history check with advantage, as you've spent pretty much your entire lifetime up until this point, these past 2 months in the Shadowfell.
Hey, Astra, give me guidance. Astra's giving me guidance, I'm pretty sure. 18 plus presumed guidance. Hell yeah.
I'm back. Hold on. Let me roll it.
Okay, I was about to roll it. You can go ahead.
Where the fuck? There it is.
Yay, 22. 21.
All right. 21. Yeah, so you don't necessarily know where all of the Dread Domains are, because some of the Shadow Lords tend to be pretty secretive about stuff. And then, of course, like, one of them literally just has a fucking floating island. That's the Vampire Lord, of course. Gotta be flashy.
I like that one.
Yeah. But you would know that you don't know where the Shadow Lord of Betrayal's domain is. You know that the Shadow Lord of Hunger, the Hag Mother, hers is in Armveather, particularly along like the kind of central coast of it. Here, let's go back to the map. Yeah. So like the Hag Mothers is kind of like around this area. Like when you guys were facing the hag tags that you were kind of within her dread domain, or like in the vicinity of it. The Shadow Lord Betrayal, unknown. The Shadow Lord of Madness, you would know, can be found in this area, in green up north. As I pull up the.
And they were saying that crystals have been found in that area.
Yes, the entire island that was formed in the aftermath of the battle between Hnitlana and a dragon, and the first Great Worm, has been overcome by
Supposedly,
black
because-
crystals there.
My belief is that it happened down here. I'm just gonna say.
No, it happened in Uriananathrak, which is the name of that big old lake up there.
Not I believe it's down here.
He's making a comment on how there's that place, the way she destroyed killed the dragon.
And how it's all debated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a different
I'm
dragon.
doing
a few centuries later.
Ryder.
Oh.
He's joking. He's making.
I didn't know that actually.
Well, what you're saying, I believe it's down here as a joke.
Yeah, I was.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it is called Wormfell Bay, so it makes sense.
Crystal worms. Like earthworms? Anyway, sorry.
Let's see. The Lord of Anger, you guys kind of passed through his territories at the beginning, is near Gothvaten, near that good old Goth water. As the Lost is... Ooh, I guess this isn't really an accurate map for the Shadowfell, but it would be kind of in...
You forgot to add that area.
This area.
Angie Island.
Angie Island. True.
It extends there, it has to.
Yeah. The Lord of Lost kind of has that area. The Lord of Envy, who is the vampiric one, has like his little floating island, which kind of floats.
Sounds freaking cool.
Yeah, which kind of floats above like this area here. And then let's see, with the rest of them, you don't really know where the rest of them are.
Okay. I am just copying this down and adding it to my notes. But I'll just Plant will speak up and just be like, if I may, this information I give to you all.
Yeah, I would like to make notes of it too. Ryder, make notes.
All right. Astra makes notes. Like Astra turns on her keen mind and notes this for future knowledge.
Yes, note taking. Note taking.
See, what Ryder's gonna do now though is make sure that everything that I have to like recall is gonna be after the 3 months, so he doesn't have to help me. Or however long the fucking time frame is.
I think it's like 6 months. I could be wrong though. Or it might just be a month. I don't know.
It's a
in my
month, I think,
fucking-
for the recall of information.
Okay.
Perfectly.
Keen mind, it is
1 month. It should be.
within the past month, yeah. Something month.
Yeah.
But given that information, do you all think there could be some sort of correlation? Could Shadow Lords be working together?
Oh. Let's see. The sires will kind of think for a moment, as Isulwin will kind of say, "It would make sense for the Unseelie Court to cooperate with one another, but I am afraid I am more knowledgeable about the Fey Court the Seelie courts than the Unseelie, I admit. This is an area of knowledge that I am lacking in. Kinda has a bit of a self-disappointed, like, frown to his tusked face. And he will kind of say, but if what all you describe is true, and these unnatural crystals are forming, this unnatural water is spewing from the depths, it is certainly a danger to the natural order of things, the natural cycle of nature on this continent. This is a grave and foreboding omen. And he kind of like looks to you and will say, and brother, it would appear that the strongest point for this fellow magic, at least at the moment, seems to be at Weird Nathrak. Have you brought this to the vigil? Head scratches didn't stop, obviously. As Ewan will kind of say, they are well aware of what is happening to the island. They were, in fact, the first to know, of course. They have lost Wormslayer because of it. And Sulwyn will nod. Everybody make history checks.
History.
What's Wormslayer? I'm just going to say out loud.
Yeah, baby.
I fucking can't find history. I literally.
It's under H.
I know.
Under deception.
I am eating a Kit Kat. Alright.
Stories, we do that. With your host, Talking Rat.
Alright, so Astra. You, with a 19, you know that Wormslayer is like an artifact weapon. But you don't really know the details of it. Steampunk, with a nat 20 history, you know exactly what Wormslayer is. Remind me, Steampunk, as we go to the big map. You're from like somewhere around here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that is part of Tirna Arkahad. You would know this area, like the kind of predominant religion there, is actually just kind of the worship of the Clasher of Chains. So like you know exactly what Wormslayer is. Wormslayer is the legendary weapon or that Hnitlana used to kill the first Great Worm. It was a magic weapon that was kind of infused by the bloodletting of an ancient dragon and infused with that magic. As you would know, the golden horned thief, the Great Worm that Hnitlana slew, and in doing so ascended to godhood because of not the first dragon she had killed, because she was originally a slave to another dragon whose name has been lost to time, because Vigil ain't gonna fucking respect that dragon by recording its name, and so its name is lost to history. But you would know that the first dragon she slew was originally her the master who held her in bondage as a slave, and that through the act of slaying her original master, that infused her sword with powerful magics, which created Wormslayer, her legendary sword. And Wormslayer, is located kind of thrust, like sword in the stone style, in a rocky outcropping on the little island here in Nathrak, under heavy protection, of course, by the vigil. Damn.
Keep saying words, Radek. Keep saying words. You know you missed.
I just like look over at the Roll20 channel. I'm like, damn.
Well, you said bondage, so of course that's where my mind went. And then you said thrust, like a sentence after, and I was like, of course.
Mamma mia.
Astra just saying
Mama.
this in front of all of the fucking sires and shit.
Claudia blushes as you whisper this into her ear. As yeah, you would know that the that this is sort of like the one I guess artifact that remains on the prime material that belonged to Nitlana, and the broken vigil, the sort of like band of warriors and freedom fighters that helped her in her struggle against the great worms, kind of like that place is like the holiest of places for Nitlana's like followers, as it seems the place is being corrupted through these like crystal structures that are these crystalline outcroppings that are forming it on it, and human will say, according to communications I sent or received from the vigil, it would appear that Wormslayer has been entirely engulfed by these strange crystals.
These crystals, do you mind describing them to me?
Well, they are they are these magical crystals that when magic flows through them, they have this sort of prismatic color to them. It looks kind of oily a bit, like oil when it catches in the right light. Sort of prismatic rainbowy color, but like greatly like darkened. And when the pieces that I have seen that have been separated from the main outcroppings, they lose their color and instead have this inky blackness roiling around inside of them. As Plant, Steampunk, and Astra, all of that sounds familiar to you. And as Plant, you immediately kind of start thinking of, I guess you all kind of think of the crystal that was in the Slavering Idealist, Slavering Artist temple, the one that was kind of used to make like the secret passage. As well as the crystal fragments that you gathered from Vagravorther, from the statue. They were embedded in
Would
it.
I still have a sliver of that still?
Yes.
Could I present it and just say something similar to this?
Yeah. Ewan will kind of turn to you. And will say, yes, that is it. That is the appearance of what looks like fragments of inert crystals. Gortharin will kind of look to Plant and will say, well, Plant, were you able to learn anything from those crystals in the past month?
Wow, that was so snidey, Ryder. Goddamn. In the past month that you had to learn, did you learn anything?
Nodders.
I rolled a 19.
All of the sires look at you.
She just says I
Unfortunately,
rolled a 19.
I hit a bit of a dead end. More time, more money. I could probably figure it out eventually.
Yeah, he will nod his head. Makes sense. Studying things from other planes can be difficult. They tend to fall outside of our general grasp of how things work. Other planes follow different logics. As an Asir will say, then perhaps we should look into Rena Nathrak as a potential origin point of this incursion. As like the others will kind of nod. It's a good place to start, at least. If not the point of origin, we may be able to learn something from it. And while there, see what the Vigil knows. As Ewan will kind of nod his head and zoop.
She's kissing him.
As Ewan will nod his head and will say, "Hi, I can have some of the alphas of the tiers look into it." As Dennis here will nod, and will say, "Now, as for that." He kind of looks to the different sires. Given the gravity of what is going on, as I said, I believe that we must call for a great hunt. Is there anyone who is not in agreement with this? Blank prismatic crystals or just prismatic crystals? So, when they're imbued with magic, when they still have like magic running through them, they're kind of prismatic, with kind of like a little bit of oily darkness to it, but still kind of prismatic looking. When they're expended, they're black and shadowy.
Can
They
I
got like
ask?
2 states. Yes.
I don't even know if we'd know this. Does this vein of story have anything to do with the blighting, or if we went off on another tangent?
It's all connected.
Astra,
Is
make
it
a nature
connected?
check with advantage.
Oh damn.
Well, remember, the blighting had the symbol of the slavering maw.
Oh my fucking god. Goddamn.
My spooky black crystals are cooler than plants. Fight me. All right.
I will fight you, Bliss.
Astra, do you still have one of those pieces of charcoal?
I do.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah. You kind of recall the charcoal that you still have that has like the little symbol of like the slavering maw, the little branding symbol on it. And you take it out. Bring it right or DM the 1v1 between me and Cap. Plant is level 10 and you're level 4, my dude.
Bring it.
Downscale plan and then have the fighters.
Bliss is just like easy. All right. Good game. Yeah, so you take out the piece of charcoal. And with an 18, with that guidance, and looking at the crystals, you do notice some similarities in the property of it between like both the crystal and the charcoal.
I'ma say it out loud, because of course I am. more minds think better.
Yeah,
than one.
you tell everybody, you voice that kind of deduction that you just had, as the others will nod. Aelgif will kind of speak up about this. Yes, that looks like a blighted piece of bark. There's
Almost as if I showed it to you already when we
Yeah.
went there last time. Because I did.
I didn't remember. Yes. Oh, this is one of the charcoal pieces you showed. Yes, there is a sign of blight, but we had always assumed that blight was some sort of natural disease, or I guess natural, as in natural to this plane. I guess
Yes,
magical
right.
to this plane. But the entirety of the Wandering Wood has fallen victim to blighting, and it has similar symbols on some of the blighted trees, at least, to the one on that piece of bark there. And it's like the other kind of sires will kind of look to observe it. As she will say, the slavering idealists, yes, potentially at the behest of this Shadow Lord, have been putting that symbol on a number of trees, fauna, and flora and fauna, and corrupting them. Seems to be one of their methods of destroying the world. Given how pervasive the blight has ravaged the Wandering Woods, I wonder if that might also be a potential focal point to look into. The packs that operate out of Moon Shadow often venture into it, but it becomes difficult to nigh impossible to even find an original source of the blight. And we find plenty of these symbols, but we're not able to, triangulate an origin point. As Dennisir will nod his head. I see. Then 2 potential spots to look into. This is promising. As we have more information about the situation than we originally thought. Though, at the same time, we're not sure how it all connects. Can only have guesses, but ultimately we don't know if the Shadow Lords are behind this or some other entity. And I suppose our investigations into this will lead us to the truth. And
Can I ask?
yes,
What are the goals of the Shadow Lords? Do they have an ultimate goal?
you see a bunch of blank faces as they all seem to consider that. They don't know. As Irla will say, "Fuck if I know.
At least
Never
he's
been to
honest.
the Shadowfell, so can't really say."
I simply mean, if we're having...
Wasn't he
He's-
talking about revenge when we were there?
Plant?
Wasn't he, like yelling about it?
Oh, the Shadow Lord?
Yeah. Wasn't he like yelling about it when we were running away from him?
He was killed. Of course he wants revenge.
Oh, Frank. The fucking guy. The fucking...
Yeah.
You're both
He
talking
was
about the
killed.
same thing.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean,
Came back as a lich.
yeah, I'm saying when we escaped, he was yell. The plant just asked what their thing is, their drive, and I'm saying I think it was revenge
Their
because wasn't that what
power.
he was yelling about?
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you suggest like what is the goal? And you say like perhaps revenge for kind of whether killing him, and yeah, and we'll kind of say that would make sense, but certainly
I also
makes
mean,
sense as a major driving force for this Shadow Lord of Betrayal. But we also don't know why he betrayed the mother and father in the first place. That is a mystery to us. But there could be some grander scheme afoot, aside from just revenge against his forebears. Though I do think you are onto something with that, Astra. That certainly is probably one of the greater motivations for him.
4 bears? I didn't even know he had one.
You'll get a chuckle out of this guy. He'll like kind of elbow you. He's like, good one.
Yip's gonna chill with him, sure. While I chill with the lady.
Yeah, Irla will give Yip little like little scritches at like the bottom of his jaw.
Good. I knew he liked animals.
As you say, "Oh, aren't you a little one?" As he's let's see, Irla will make a animal handling check
That one.
before he like steals Yip from you. Yip is just like, I have a new father.
Do not.
Yeah, with a 12. As I say, oh, it's like this little one is about to shed and become a wormling. Only a couple months away.
Fuck yeah. I better see it before I change characters.
As yeah, Yip will like make happy, babby draconic noises. Little squeals and stuff. And Yip's.
Instead of having a parrot being a pirate, he has a fucking wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. I don't like how comfortable you're getting with the idea of him stealing Yip.
No. Like, look to Astra, don't worry, I got my own parrot.
The parrot's Irish too.
But, yeah, in traveling off of that, they will, Silwyn will say, then we should look into both the Wandering Wood, even at Afrak. I will have the packs of Tyr Isgithral, help both of you in this endeavor, and so kind of plant one hand on Aelgif's shoulder and another on Ewan's shoulder, and send some others to scour the Tusklands to ensure that we didn't miss any in our lands as well. As they will nod. Irle will kind of say, I am of course open and greatly amenable to hunting down the Shadow Lord of Betrayal. Seems like we've got a great predator that needs hunting. One that seems to have nefarious aims that we don't quite know what they are doing or why they are doing it. Could be petty revenge against the Cunning Mother. Could be something more, for all we know. Or it could be nothing at all. Fuck if I know. Maybe he's just bored. But either way, he's a menace that needs to be taken care of. So, if there's any ever doubt, you have my vote in calling for the Great Hunt. That tarot card thing happen? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention it.
I think we'll do it when we decide if we're hunting this guy. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll do it at, like, the climactic decision moment, like, instead of, like, confetti. It's...
Because I was like, I swear to God, you haven't said the word yet of what it is. And I was like, I swear I haven't heard it.
As, Yuri will nod his head after saying his piece, Ewan will be the next to speak up, and will say, it might be prudent for us to ally ourselves with the broken vigil in this endeavor. They seem already to be greatly affected by it, and at a loss for what to do, and I think it is time to renew some old alliances in that regard. As for the hunt itself, you also have the packs of Tyr Ardahad at your service, Cunning One. As Zulwyn will kind of say, as well as those of Tyr Isgithir. This corruption of the natural world is greatly concerning to us all. Like if Squidward and SpongeBob ended up dating. Nodders,
That's just like thinking like renew old alliances. I just thought of like Astra being like, oh, Elodia makes great friends, and then just cut to Elodia who just is like resting bitch face, like just annoyed.
And Astra's just circling around her, super hyper.
Yeah.
It's like you're doing like her own little like rave dance or some shit.
Hell yeah, singing Best Day Ever on repeat.
Yep. As someone will say, I will also have my packs investigate how the harm that this overlapping of the planes is having on Brimtusk, and I will also commit some packs to this expedition when we are able into the Shadowfell to defeat this betrayer. The betrayer in disguise. Dun dun dun. Elgif will say, my situation is a bit more complicated, as currently, the Cunning Pack is, or at least the Onion sect of the Cunning Pack is involved in, instructing the Onion army in matters of monster and aberration hunting. My hands are somewhat tied in with regards to how many members of the Onion sect I would be able to commit, as many of them are already preoccupied with the war between the Onion Kingdom and the goblins of the Greenborough. Ewan will nod and will say, it is a sad matter of affairs. My brothers in the mountains. But I give no judgment to their politics, but I hope that you will be able to do what you can, Lady Erlgiv. Ewan will nod. Thank you. But I may not be able to commit so much to this expedition, but you can certainly count on me to, at the very least, cooperate with any packs that come through the area, and as well to see if I can spare some wolves for venturing deeper into the Wandering Wood, see if indeed this blight that has cursed that area is in truth part of this Shadowfell incursion. As I will also support the Great Hunt. Gorthern will say it was members, it was these alphas of my pack who originally brought notice of this Shadow Lord and the goings on of what is happening in the Shadowfell, and I sent them to investigate that. As such, I am duty bound to see this investigation to completion, as well as to bring about an end to this Shadow Lord of Betrayal before he can do any further damage to the Prime Material, if indeed he is the one behind all these strange affairs upon the continent of late. You have my support, Dennisir. As Dennisir will nod his head. Very well. Then it is unanimous, then. Coming back will call a great hunt against the Shadow Lord, and as part of this hunt, we will investigate Uina Nathrak, the Wandering Wood, as well as he'll kind of like look to Irla, as well as the seas, to see if we can find some means of passing through the veil between the planes, so that we can enter the what was it that you called it? Dread domain of the Shadow Lord?
Yes.
And
also, I don't know if it's helpful too much, but Astra, you know that massive creature we encountered on the way here?
My friend, yes.
Do you think he would be of any assistance with this?
Well, he wants us to find out what's causing it, so probably.
Lions?
Astra's gonna tell them not to fucking harm him because he's her friend. And he agreed not to hurt us as long as we help find out what's going on.
what
Don't hurt my friend.
benefactor is this? You guys then describe the giant ass serpent that you've made friends with.
And Astra just adds at the end, like, but he has a cute face.
He has a cute face. Irla is the only one here, other than Gorthern, who literally witnessed it. The last time you encountered it. Irla seems to know who you're talking about. As he'll say, "Oh, wow, you managed to befriend that beastie. Good on you."
He's harmless if you get to know him.
That's
He's
just got a bit of
harmless
a
if
way
he
with
doesn't
that
Oh,
jealousy.
then you don't know much about him.
No, he would never hurt me.
Depends on the day, really. And how hungry he is.
Astra's just gonna flat look at him, no expression, just shut the fuck up.
Bring his hands up defensively. He's like, "What? Just speaking the truth."
He's my
I've
friend.
seen him eat entire ships with their crews on it in one gulp. Wait. I'm getting nasty ideas about this now.
Define nasty.
Unpleasant. If, say, we found a shadow crossing down in the depths, we might be able to use our serpent friend to transport us there.
Not where my brain went when he said no.
I wouldn't push our luck.
He would
I-
help us if it meant that we were cleaning his waters. That's what he cares about.
I also think, on that matter, if we actually pursue that as a viable option, we definitely want to ward him against any form of corruption. I could not imagine such a horrific scene should he corrupt.
Oh, aye, that would be a terrible shame and a calamity upon the waters around Brimtusk, surely. Yeah, Plant. You know that you could potentially make, if you do indeed successfully research the crystals, you could potentially gain a means to do exactly that. Ward the Great Serpent
God damn it!
against corruption.
Ah! Why did I fail? Why am I a failure?
Disappointment.
Ah!
Your disappointment and
You
disgust.
failed.
How
God.
dare you?
Plant,
falls to her
you-
knees.
Points hostilely at Plant.
Literally everyone
Astra.
is shaking their head at her,
She's
just
off
like
the
just
team.
tutting her as she's just sobbing on the floor.
Isilwyn will approach Plant and give a reassuring pat on your back. There, it's all right.
Pig dad,
Now I'm getting
Pig Dad. Father,
pig dad.
it's all right.
I want to talk to him about druidness eventually.
Give
We-
me 4,000 gold and then I'll be happy.
I imagine that this will be a long and arduous expedition and investigation. As first, we must figure out a way into the Shadow Vale that can reasonably be used safely to pass into the Shadowfell. We need to have a means of escape should things go awry, or if we succeed, a means to come back to the prime material. And of
Hey, I
course,
get Windwalk soon, so like I can help there.
that
Just
is a
gotta
very
level up
useful
on things
Things
skill.
I was researching.
Yes, that will make getting around both here and the Shadowfell very, very convenient for us all. Be able to just simply walk with the wind. He will nod in approving druidic.
I like him. He's father.
Yes.
Father. I've got like 3 fathers now, but father.
As Silwyn will say, but cheer up. You will not be the only one giving your all for this investigation, this hunt.
Don't be the only one who failed miserably.
We ultimately do not.
Always about me.
He will say, ultimately, we are all facing a great number of unknown factors at foot that we know very little about. So we must learn whatever we can, however long it takes. Gives another pat on your back. So chin up.
Even the Shadowfell was kinder than this place.
We know who we
This is the
really are,
real
Cap.
world Plant.
The Shadowfell was real to me. And
Where's your girlfriend? Is she even here?
Here, when I know.
Yeah.
she's not here
Well, your
exactly, but you are literally standing in the exact space where she is on the GM layer.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
Amazing.
You
I
went
feel
to
her
exactly
presence.
the same place she was on the GM layer.
What can I say? I'm, tarot card reader. I'm fucking fortune teller,
As I was about to say something, but I completely. Oh, right. Dennisir will say, the alphas here have also revealed that the Shadow Lord of Betrayal their current form is that of a lich. And so they have suggested that we perhaps seek out a god slayer of Heartskrin to see if we can learn anything from them about how best to hunt such a creature. God hunters,
Yes,
woo!
you're looking to hunt
God
this
hunters
really
gotta
tough,
hunt.
powerful god. Let us send level 3 god fighters to you.
Excuse me, level 4.
They're level
sorry,
4
level
now.
4. Sorry.
Yes.
Woo!
So
That
cult.
one cult. Mercy. That cult? You really want to consult with them?
The cult of the god hunt.
Yeah. Aelgif will say, It has been a long time since I've cooperated with the god hunters, but they are quite skilled in their craft of hunting the undead. Their knowledge would be invaluable to us in this great hunt. Sorry, I'm done. Don't worry, I don't joke ban people, Moozy.
I do.
And she tells
joke
me to
ban
ban
Cat.
people for it, and I don't.
And he doesn't. I mean, to be fair, I only asked you to ever ban Cat.
True.
And he's never on the leaderboard, so it's fine.
He deserves it.
Yeah. He does deserve it.
I do.
Can't ban me. I ban myself.
I'll ban you on my channel right now, okay?
No, I'll ban
I'm not
myself.
even live and I'll ban you.
And we just
Make me a
banned
mod
Cap.
and I'll ban myself. Oh.
What if Cap was banned from
It's all
really
because I failed
old
that
chat?
research.
All because of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
If
for
you
anything
didn't
serious,
fail
just for
us,
You
just
could
in
have
general.
not done that. But you did.
you wasted an entire month and
It
$4,000.
was important to the plot.
I so want one of us to do it, and then it just will get
Just like Nat 20 first try.
How
Like,
are you
easy
guys? I'm gonna
peasy.
go and join the God Hunters.
Screw you all. Plant join the cult. See, even Bliss says it's a cult.
What? And this isn't?
No, this is an
Obviously not,
organized
because
religion.
you guys are in this one. And obviously
We're actually in the
protagonists would
faction
never
terms.
be in a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you have
Hell
such
yeah.
little brother syndrome, my god.
Shush.
But I need 50,000 more points for another emote redeem. I want a Rider cult emote. It's just Azure in a
Just
robe.
says,
And like the emote is just called It's Not. Oh no. God, that reminds me, I still need to reach out to Deucid and commission her. I've got seriously anxiety about that. Anyways, might have the opportunity this weekend because we could potentially do a one-shot together. I don't know. But anyways,
hashtag not a cult.
Still need to I'd love that. I'm not sure if that's sarcasm or serious though. Anyways, bring it back on track. Elgif will say it's been a long while since I've met with one of the God Slayers. There are very few of them, but I'm sure if we were to visit Webel, we'd be able to find one in the great temple of Heartskrin there. Who might be able to
Spider.
give us what knowledge they can.
Amazing. Yeah. Hell yeah. You got all the pets.
Ila, like is holding
Hold on, where
all
are-
of these like pets, like in that one meme image of the guy holding all of the
Wait for it.
lemons.
Oh my
Give me-
god.
Give me a minute.
Old
Kayla's
meme.
taking it too far. It's no longer funny.
I'll get all my fuzzy balls out too.
Isolwyn looks jealous.
I'll show you fuzzy balls.
Yum.
Anyway, derailing.
Yeah. Anyways. Now they're all going over to Suwin. But yeah. Dennis here will nod. I am in agreement with this. We should consult with the God Hunters first, as they seem to be the closest operatives that we know of would be there. Ewan, when you return to tier double check. I literally just named these places today, so they're not like in my brain yet.
Yay!
Yeah. When you return to Tir Ardahad, be sure to reach out to the Broken Vigil and see if they would like to cooperate in this hunt, as well as renew an age-old alliance between our two factions. Have Yip, Stella, Dr. Zoidberg, 3 fuzzy ball animals, then up to 8 woodland creatures I can summon all at once. Yes, you do.
Well,
Size
actually,
and
Action
GM.
Economy says.
When's
I
this
raise
Terracut
my
thing gonna
hand.
happen?
When it happens.
But anyways, it appears that we are unanimous in our decision to
Right, I forgot again until you said that.
keep getting distracted.
I don't know, whatever could be causing that.
Dennis
3
here will.
players with ADHD?
Yeah.
Plant will raise their hand though.
Yes.
Um,
Dennis here calls on you.
have we confirmed that there's definitely no divination occurring on us right now? By the way.
I didn't like how the music stopped after you asked that.
The music got to a low point there.
Oh God! Portal opens.
Yeah. No. Dennis here will say, that is a good question. These grounds are actually hallowed and consecrated in such a way that they prevent divination upon us. At least while we are within the confines of the temple. We kind of point to the surrounding building. We are safe from scrying here. Though you make a good point. I'm sure that once the hunt is formally announced, I would not be surprised if the Shadow Lord were to learn of it from his dread realm. So we must be vigilant and act with care to prevent such divinations upon us, so that he is unable to track our movements and discern our plans and methodology, figure out our weaknesses and shortcomings and strengths, so that he cannot use that information against us. Thank you for bringing that up. That is an important thing to be aware of.
So it would be a good idea for us to make sure we don't speak of this outside, unless it's crucial.
Indeed.
I'm gonna talk about this everywhere.
So, like, the Cunning Pack is going on this great hunt in the Shadowfell.
Yeah, literally goes to a new town, starts talking to the townspeople about how we're trying to find the cunning mother's son that's turned into
have you seen this person?
Seen a lich around here?
Have you seen
Maybe
this
a
person
guy
shows
with, like, a
drawing
big
of the Shadow
nose?
Lord?
Yeah, it's actually the cunning mother's son. Yeah, no, she fucked the cop's wife, I forget its name, Slavering Moore.
As, Dennis here will say, we must act with secrecy, so that our enemy is not alerted to what we are doing. So, keep this information that you have been told today, as well as... just going around that doggo. As well as...
And it annoys me.
must keep this information a secret. I do not want any leaks about this hunt.
WikiLeaks.
Yep. So be sure to act with care and discretion. And yeah, he'll kind of look to Ewan as well. You will also, of course, when consulting with the Vigil, give what information you think is prudent, but do not mention the relationship between the Cunning Mother and the Shadow Lord. And that goes with whatever talks we have with the God Hunters as well, should they come to fruition. We don't want mistrust to be sown amongst our allies, or those we wish to gain as allies because of this. This knowledge could, if made public, tarnish, or further tarnish, the name of the Cunning Mother and the Cunning Pack. We already have to act with trepidation because of our many criminal roots. Just kind of like looks around at everybody. Looks at the still active pirate.
Looks at Astra because she's been banished.
Listen, he doesn't know that yet. All right.
Looks to Elodia.
Astra doesn't shut the
killed
fuck
a family
up.
by
Astra doesn't really
accident.
have a clue. That fucking Astra will glare at him if he looks at Elodia.
Looks to Elgith, who killed her father. Looks that Gorthern, who burned down a building and then got burned by said building.
Nice.
Oh, so that's how it happened.
What a little bitch. Imagine trying to kill someone and getting hurt in the process. SMH.
What a fucking nerd.
That's literally happened to us in every single fight.
No. Do you see me with those scars? No.
If you updated your character art, you would.
No. Continue, oh, judgmental one.
Yeah, he will say, very well. At this point, then, I announce that the Cunning Pack will be calling the first great hunt in several centuries. And it's at this point that Astra, you feel a bit of magic come from your deck of cards that you have on you, as like the top card kind of reveals itself to be the what was it? The Tower. As there is an explosion of
Better not be
slightly
possible.
minimized my roll 20 a bit. As there is
Better
just
not
an
be what?
explosion of not confetti, but kernels of corn that then burst into popcorn.
Did you actually? How did you guess that?
Because we've had that one before!
I don't remember. Yeah, it's hot.
I remember it, obviously. That's
Made a
all
note. You rolled a
May not
7,
be
and I
goddamn
checked.
popcorn.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I
As
know it's
there's
popcorn. That's not the
an
one I want. The one I
explosion of
want is
popcorn.
13 to 15. The one I want is 13 to 14.
What's that one?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. Goddamn
Oh, God,
popcorn
that one.
again, though.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that in this setting, by the way.
Oh,
That'd be
God,
fucking
no.
hilarious.
That would be hilarious, but man, just like record scratch. Erie or Irla will, as the popcorn kind of bursts out, he'll like catch one in his mouth and like chew on it. Oh, good.
No,
Oh,
go
it's
away
gone.
as soon as it touched his mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, he starts chewing on it and then it disappears. And he's like,
And he
oh, this is
bites
pretty good.
his
Oh,
cheek.
never mind, it's gone.
Roll a
Disappointing.
1d4 for damage.
Explodes his tongue. Ah. As the other sires will kind of seem surprised by this, as Gregoire will just kind of conclude his notes, and then there was an explosion of popped kernels of corn, and everyone rejoiced. And there was much rejoicing by Irla.
Ryder.
Yes.
Slightly off topic. I think you underestimate the cards because I just looked there. At the moment, we are up to the 12th page of tarot cards, and there's 40 total. So over like 28 pages, more than double what we currently have for tarot cards.
Mm-hmm. Good thing I'm taking 2 weeks off.
At what
And
point
the
is God
animals.
just
Why
gonna
do you
be
do
like,
this to
screw
him,
this?
Caleb?
I want more randomness, okay? We've used all
I
the cards
spam-
twice now.
All I
I
did was
spam
become
the
Optimus
NPC
Prime
redeem.
and ask for
More
a
chance,
robotic
more
insect.
chaos.
Yes, I need more chaos. I don't even remember what the other cards are. That's the funnest part. I
Like,
do not remember.
At this point, like, Astra's alignment is just chaotic. Like, not chaotic good or
Yeah.
neutral or evil,
Just
just
chaotic.
chaos.
Just chaotic. Bliss better make a meme about that.
Oh, Bliss, you're being
Chaos.
ordered.
Hey, he wanted to be the meme man.
Chaos
He's gonna
control.
make the memes. Anyway, continue.
What?
That's Astra. That's Astra right now. What about Bliss?
What?
Bliss.
Missed it. He missed it.
Caleb's
Like,
making me do a
man.
meme.
memes. Wasn't paying attention.
You're
Tisk
being-
disc.
Bliss, you're being ordered by
You're gonna fail the
to
test.
be the meme man.
Yeah, you failed the pop quiz, Bliss. You're getting an F.
Who knows? Who knows what happened, Bliss?
Yeah.
He's getting a C for cult.
I'm trying to put gear on top of steampunk, but for whatever
It's
reason.
just gear is now steampunk's head.
Yeah, like for me, like gear is behind steampunk's token, so
Yeah,
I
same.
just
Not for me. It just looks like gear is literally now steampunk. Like he's taken the header off steampunk and then put himself there.
steampunk's head
This is my
transforms into
body
gear.
now.
As he will say very well. You all have decided upon your tasks. Ewan, you're tasked with seeking out the vigil and investigating what is going on with Rina Natrak and to determine how great the extent of corruption is there and whether or not we can use that to find some way into the Shadowfell. Elgif and will be investigating the Wandering Wood, deep into it, to see if there are any passages into the Shadowfell there, and to see the total extent of the Blight corruption, and ascertain what exactly its connection is to the Shadowfell. Irla, you will be investigating the seas. See to see if these patches of oil can be used to safely transport ourselves in the Shadowfell, as well as to ascertain the viability of that. So then turn to like Silwyn. Let's see. Silwyn, you will keep a vigilant eye on Tyr Githrow. Make sure to see if it spreads there. See if it spreads into the Tusklands. And at the same time, to have your packs help Ewan and Lady Elgif with their own investigations. Gorthern, you will also. The people of Armvider or the Cunning Pack of Armvider, will aid Irla in the investigation of the seas. As he will kind of like look to like Astra and like y'all. He'll look to the player party. As it seems that you have a means of communicating with a great serpent. See if you can use that to find some way of, one, allying ourselves with this serpent in this hunt, as well as seeing if the serpent would be willing, if possible, to take us to the Shadowfell if passage through these underwater shadow crossings is indeed viable.
Astra's just gonna turn to Alodia and be like, maybe we should get him like a really big back scratcher.
But suddenly feels a sense of impending failure again.
Yeah. As he will say, right, that will conclude this conclave of the Sires of the Cunning Pack. Thank you all for attending, and I wish you luck on the hunt. As they will all kind of give some like chest pounds of a salute to the Cunning One. As he will say, as for myself, I will be conferring with the Cunning Mother to see if she could lend us any aid in any of these endeavors. The ThatWriter was making Dennis here say this is the end of the session. As this is the end of the session, he will say.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was doing, and I was like, why are you doing it in his voice, weirdo?
No, he is just concluding the meeting. As he will say, I will not keep you here longer. You are, of course, welcome to stay in the sanctuary as long as you wish, but know that time is of importance. We do not know how quickly this Shadowfell corruption spreads, nor where its point of origin is, but that is exactly what our investigations should lead us to the answers of. Words. He does not stumble in character, but the GM stumbles over words. But yeah. As the sires will kind of start making their way back. As Astra, you will see Isilwin kind of touch a tree and just walk into it.
He's doing that
Transport
thing
via
I learned.
plants.
Transport
It's
via
the
planes.
tree
Let's go. Tree stride.
I wanted to talk to you, Pig Daddy.
But he's already gone. Sorry, wrong character.
He walks back out of the tree. I felt like someone wanted to speak with me.
Pig Daddy can go, it's fine. I don't know what to say anyway. I just wanted to have a druid chat.
Yes,
Illa.
sir.
Go ahead.
I would like to continue the research into the crystals, but
I'm poor.
I need research funds.
Penny for a beggar.
Roll for persuasion.
Please.
Extra, read all about it. I lost all my money on a bad roll.
I did. I will kill you.
Y'all are not letting up on this. Yeah, Dennis here
He's
will.
so cut about it. That's why you got so cut about it. It's funny.
I don't know if I actually had to roll persuasion, but I did. Screw you all.
Yeah.
Oh, guidance. Oh my
I
god.
won you,
Seriously,
guys.
I've only gotten one.
Plant
Oh no, I got a
person is
2.
shunned by the cunning one.
Okay, how much
Okay,
does
fine, he
it cost
doesn't
to
get-
cast a
they don't get my
fireball at H?
A 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, I have one of those.
Yeah, do it right.
And knowledge of
fucking
the spell
here, you
fireball,
dickhead.
of course.
Okay. Can I do a dispel magic to temporarily disengage the magic inside of steampunk?
Inside of steampunk.
Yeah, just temporarily make
Have
him
him
stop
restart,
functioning.
basically. Like,
Yeah, just reboot.
Hey, it's not
No.
steampunk saying this.
God damn. Well, I mean, computers are basically
They're
magic.
true.
Just do it on your computer.
Good.
I'm so bullied.
Hell yeah.
all
Pretty
these
much- that's
memes I
literally
just
right
noticed
with-
in the bag of memes.
With the, it's literally you with trying to keep all the fucking icons on my like home
Uh-huh.
map.
Yep.
That's what
yep.
that is.
It
Map
should
ain't
just
big
be
enough for
Ryder
these
trying to keep up
50
with
tokens.
I
Astro.
hope you,
Just end
I
it there.
hope you added these guys because they are all literally all invited.
Yeah, you will have to
In
give
my
me an
head,
updated list of all of the party invites.
I haven't fucking added the. Hold on.
In my head, when you said that, I immediately thought of all those SpongeBob characters inside of the meme.
Mhm.
They're all invited.
With a 16 though, Denisir will say, yes, understand this is dangerous and arduous research. You will be given, let's say 4,000 gold to put towards this.
Wow, the exact price needed.
Who's the other?
Thank you. That's one more opportunity.
I'm not inviting boring dude. Will he be mad if I don't invite him? I'm not inviting.
Who's boring, dude?
The
No.
fucking hobgoblin.
He's got other shit to deal with.
Yeah, good.
Like a
He's
whole
not cool,
war
he's not
to
invited.
avoid.
This guy is fucking pig daddy.
This
is.
guy.
This
Hey.
guy.
We need to find a way to be invited one day. We'll see.
I'm removing
We're
plan
going
until
to the God
until
Hunters.
they
We'll go
do the
find
thing
you.
Until they
successfully.
finish the research.
Yeah, until I finish the research successfully, they're removed.
Damn. But
You
yeah.
know,
Why-
Bliss, just so
Why
you
are
know,
so brutal?
Bliss, just so you know, there's a bridesmaid spot available. Only one. Only one. So you better impress me, otherwise you know
Who's-
Pig Daddy's gonna get it.
Whose spot would he be taking?
No, I just in my mind there's 3 because it makes sense to me. So there's steampunk.
You're gunning
plant
for it?
and-
More like you're cunning for it.
I love just like the wheeze laugh. No, I'm hunting for it.
Ooh.
But yeah, Astra, you approach Isilrun.
I don't care for like anything in particular. Astra's just gonna be a nerd and talk about plants and animals and shit, you know?
Alright,
Oh,
yeah.
gee, you're an animal.
Druidic shit.
Seriously gonna beat you
Look,
to it,
You
bet?
wanna see animals and then I
Whoa.
just spawn everything?
Kayla, there's a competition brewing over here.
I'll keep tabs when I meet you guys of who impresses me the most, and then I'll make it a big reveal at the end. That's what I'll do. So you guys can actually make it a competition. Good luck.
I can't wait for Basil to get the bridesmaid seat. Because he's the most chaotic character in that group.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I'd love to be a bridesmaid.
Brutus
I don't know
is
what that
gonna be
means.
the prettiest. But yeah, you talk to Isilwyn about druid stuff. As he'll start telling you about the lands of Tir Igithlau, which are kind of like this long stretch of plains and coastlands that slope down into the sea in the northeast, and it's a very beautiful place. It has a lot of nice wooded like hilllands and beautiful rivers. Yeah, it is indeed. Oh, any place is a happy place for a wedding.
Ash was telling him he's invited. He didn't even need to talk to us.
Oh, I would love to attend.
Fuck yeah! Pig Daddy's coming to my wedding!
Just make sure there's a tree nearby that I can just walk out from.
Oh, there's plenty of trees.
Ah, good. So you already have a place in mind, then?
Yes, at our home. In the place that I know the word of.
Mm-hmm. You point at map of where it will probably be.
I like to think that the fuzzy balls in like Astra's bag, they're just Minecraft spawn eggs.
Roll them and they just like
Essential, yeah.
pop open with like an animal.
Spawns a zombie.
Astra will spawn everything to impress Pig Daddy. Don't tempt
As Sylvan will say. But good luck on your hunt. Or I assume you introduce yourselves. Good luck on your hunt, Astra. And may the moonlight guide your path.
May the moon be with
gonna,
you.
like, salute and just walk off back to it.
Sylvan will once again walk off and walk into a tree. And just phase into it.
It's only one person, right? I can't.
Yeah,
I'll
tree
stand.
stride is only one person as far as I know.
Transport via plants.
Just like to a party trick, she just goes up to trees and she's like, "Hey, lady, watch this!" And then she just pops over here, and she goes, "Hey, watch this!" Pops
You like
over
walk
here.
out from that bush.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Scarce here.
Why would it be a one shot? One shot crossover like wedding episode, where the entire time is just like it's just gonna be like everyone introducing themselves to one another.
So that means if
The
if
whole
we have
thing is
crossover
just like a
episodes-
super realistic wedding venue.
Yeah.
If we have crossover episodes, then it would literally be that we get 2 sessions of D&D because we'd be in ours and then their time slot.
Hell yeah.
So we'd have 2 D&D a week. Nothing different for you, Cat, but go fuck yourself. You failed anyway.
Go fuck
Traitor.
yourself, you failed.
I failed.
God, imagine not rolling a 20.
Irla will
Hello,
kind of
+8.
wander
Wow.
off. He's here for the day
Hey.
as his ship.
No. No. Not allowed.
He almost got away with it.
Asher just glares at him. No,
He
she
walks
doesn't.
backwards, like kind of shrugging, like, oh, forgot it was there. Anyways, lovely dragon. Give him some head scratches for me each day.
Of course I
So
do.
walk
It's
off.
Astra. Do you not see his rotund belly? He's very taken care of.
Rotund.
He ends up being not like a really vicious dragon. He's just really fat. He can't actually do anything. That's why he never fight. Let's be honest, it's Astra that would happen.
Yep.
Astra doesn't know how to say no to her pets or Eludia.
Gregor will kind of approach Dennis here and will say, all right, the transcript is completed. It is ready to be put into the archives whenever you wish. As he'll like hand over like the bunches of paper that he like transcribed everything on, the entire discussion, and he's like, thank you, Gregor. It is much appreciated that you remained here to volunteer for this. Gregor is the big bad evil guy, confirmed.
Stop saying everyone's the BBG.
They are.
Anyways,
If I say everyone is, then at one point I am right.
true.
Except that. it
Anyways,
turns out there
Gregor
wasn't
goes
a
off
villain
to like
begin
sit
with.
upon his carbon throne for a bit. As yeah, I think Gortharin will kind of approach you all. Dennis here will kind of go off to do his kind of
That's
duties.
legit the first time he's moved.
True.
So weird to see him move,
He's just going to
man.
his carbon throne now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes off to his carbon throne. Each of the
I
sires go off to
don't
their
Daddy
thrones.
more.
Oh my god,
Uh,
there's a blue guy here.
Yeah, he was seen last time because I said he looked like Hagrid.
I didn't look over this side.
R.I.P. Oh, I didn't see this guy though. He's neat. I like him.
Which
I'm not
one?
actually over here. I'm just
This
looking. One, yeah, this guy. I didn't see him.
Yeah.
I'm not actually
Oh.
over here.
Fireball.
Is he a furbolg?
Yeah, both
You're
of them
a
are
kobold.
actually.
Ah, I could tell by the nose.
The schnoz. Yep, that's how you tell. And you'll immediately be able to recognize Frank by his undead schnoz.
It's undead.
Why couldn't Frank be a
Ah.
furbolg? It would have made so much fucking sense.
It was an option. Yeah.
Yeah, Gortharin will approach you all. As he will say, while we are here near Onia, I think we should visit Webel, as Lady Elgif suggested. See what we can learn about liches and how to combat them. And then from there we can return to Armvither and begin our search alongside Sire Irla to see if we can find a way to enter the Shadowfell from the sea. And for that, kind of like look to Astra. For that, I would ask that you be able to help with this, as you seem to be on friendly terms with the serpent.
I can ask him.
Just accept.
Finally! There's one!
Yeah, but you also got 2 nat ones, and you have a
You're
plus
such
8.
a failure plan. What the
God,
fuck?
duh. Frank would never roll that low.
How many thousands of gold is that?
Let's
much
see.
would have been
1,
wasted?
2, 3, 4, 5,
4,
6,
8,
7
12,
times 4, 3,
16.
32,000?